Right, welcome back, everyone. Don't know what the hell happened there, but it just ended the stream. We just had to send the links back out again. Shouldn't have ended it. I mean, because it would only end it if if you've not gotten back into the stream in time. Doesn't make any sense. It's happened once before, and shouldn't be happening. So I'm going to tweet this out again, I think. Hang on, just bear with me a bit. So I'll send the links out in a minute. I'm just gonna yeah, you didn't set it up. That's weird. I set it up, so maybe it was. Yeah, that was weird. I thought that couldn't happen if one of you is still there. I set it up, so maybe everyone else should just come in with their own accounts just to avoid that happening. Maybe that's just gonna have to happen. That doesn't make any sense because surely, like, I set it up, so it should have not done that. So maybe you're right with what happened there, but let me just tweet this out, and obviously if you can tweet this stream out to people, just go live, and we can maybe get some more people on and have. And I'll send it out. People are probably still wondering what's going on, but it doesn't make sense. So you didn't set it up. I mean, it's not people have dropped out. Like if Jin not happened, then just don't get it. All right. Let me just sort this out first. The computer is still a bit slow. Better than it were though. Not getting all these shitty pop-ups like I were. It's still not up to scratch though. So I'd have to send Stephen another link anyway. Well, I didn't send it to him to begin with anyway, so right. So what I'll do, I'll just copy that link. Got Twitter or Facebook or whatever, put it out. All right. Out. Yeah. So I'll put the in chat. The try and put it into the. Yeah, it must be a full moon tonight. A lot or live. All right. I've not checked to see if it's like full moon or out. So what I'll do is I'll paste the link in the group chat, and then everyone can jump back in, and I'll. Kind of. So if anyone else wants to join, then let me just put it in. Right, that's done. All right, so now.
He said that before, didn't he, as well? Actually. Hey. No one's got him blocked or banned or anything. Where's everybody else? No.
What are you doing?
I was just listening to the first live chat, just checking. Where's everybody else?
Yeah, it's well, Tom's there, my mum's there, but those are the only two in the chat at the moment. So yeah, so just wait for everyone to get back in.
Yeah.
Well, Lee was the other one, and obviously Tom's gone out now. So
What time is it? It's now what? 6. So that means it's what? It's 10 o'clock your time coming up, isn't it?
yeah, 20 to 10. Yeah.
Ah.
But Tom was saying it might be something to do with when he dropped out. But how could it? How that doesn't make sense because he didn't even start up the Hangout.
That's
He
right.
just came in with he came in with that account. But surely if I've started the Hangout, it should be if I'm still here, then so it doesn't make sense at all why it would end the Hangout so like that, you know. I'm still.
That's right. If you're in control of the Hangout because you set it up, so it doesn't matter who leaves and who comes out or whatever. But there you go. It's part of the Gremlins for now. I'm not in control.
I don't know.
If I was in control, if I had a computer and I was in control, I'd know why it was going on. Whether it was an inside job or outside job, don't know. All we can say it's YouTube for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying it,
Yeah,
but it doesn't happen when you drop out with you know when you come in with that account.
No.
So it can't be that.
Right. No, it cannot be that. No, it's not that. So I'm saying it's down to the inside job from the YouTube. They're the ones that are messing about.
I don't know. Maybe it just some people might think it's just a bit like too conspiracy like kind of thinking, really. You know, like with, but you know, it's just gonna make people laugh and think, oh, you know, these people are paranoid, delusional, and all that. But we'll explain how it kind of, you know, I was in the chat. People could hear me on there, you know, and all of a sudden the Hangouts ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. chat came back on. Yeah, Brandon. It's just don't know what happened, but it ended. And I noticed that the Hangouts on everything came up on the watch page, so I had to just start a new one up. But it don't matter that much really. So I was watching. I know, like, you probably get triggered with the whole concave thing, you know, but there was this video I was watching, and it supposedly, like, I could probably get the video up, but yeah, it was at like 6 inches off the water, and then there was this boat that was in the foreground. Don't know how high it was, but you could see like the water behind it. So it was like, well, how is it? It's like, there was water behind the boat, that should have been obscured. I think that's what it was kind of getting at, that it should have been obscured by the boat, but it was actually visible behind it, and they were saying that kind of is evidence towards concave. But I don't know. It might be something I have to bring up and show you all.
No evidence for a concave, you know what I mean? Like I said, another flogging a dead horse. There's no concave Earth. Blimey.
Well, I think you just got to look at it, and decide for yourself.
Oh, I've already decided. What are you talking about?
Well, that's the problem, isn't it, when you're not open to things that might contradict what you've already seen.
Hang on. 5 years now. 5 years now, man. Let's play the game. 5 years. I haven't been in it for 2 minutes or 1 week, 2 months. I'm talking 5 years, man. Concave, it's absurd. An absurd idea. It's absurd, man. Don't have any proof of a globe. Now you're talking concave. Put it on.
Right, I'll get it up then. So that's.
And afterwards, one from to rebut that immediately afterwards.
Yeah. Right, so I've got to. Right, just wait for that to come up. I just said, like, Tom said, right, going now, have fun night. All right, he's still probably gone now, but
yeah. Well, Tom had gone ages ago.
Well, he was still hanging around in chat for a bit.
All right. Getting told
so
off.
I'll take these off then. I'll have to take the headphones off, otherwise you're not going to hear the. Well, actually, you don't really need to hear what they say in the video, to be honest. I mean, the video says it all, really.
I'm just going to put a disclaimer. I'll just put a disclaimer on what you're about to do. The opinions aired in this video you're going to watch do not reflect the panel, the opinions of the panel. Did you hear what I just said?
Yep.
Yeah. So
the opinions. We'll see. Yep.
The opinions expressed in the video you're about to see does not express the opinions of the panel, especially all those who are flat earthers, real, genuine, 100% flat earthers. There we are. Okay, so we're waiting for Jamie now to share.
I'm just going to get it up then.
I'm up for a laugh now. Let's go. Concave dove. Ha ha ha. Ho, ho, ho. He. Are you ready?
Let's have a look. Let's see what we think.
Well, come on in, Jamie. Where is it?
I'm just getting it up now. I need to do the whole.
How long is this video, by the way? 10 minutes, 15 minutes? How long?
It's just a quick one.
Yeah, but how long? Quick one. How long? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
About 3 minutes and
That's a
21
short.
seconds. I'm going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to show you the bit that I want to show.
No, well, I'd like the intro, a little build up into it. Okay.
Yeah, so it shows like him getting down, right down to like the water,
Why don't you just show the whole thing complete?
See where the tripod is.
Whole 3 minutes. Can we not see the whole 3 minutes? Just see it from the beginning, so I get a proper what the video. Can I see the whole content, please? Rather than just go straight to the middle of it. Let's see.
Yeah, it's just a bit kind of like.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's see it all. Get a better understanding then of what's going on. I don't like things just chopping in the middle. Not if it's only 3 minutes.
I'll just,
you know what I mean? Okay. Start it from the beginning. So we
yeah.
get an idea of what's going on.
So it's showing his location.
Yeah. You starting it from the beginning then?
Boston.
Your screen, it's frozen at the moment. So it's not going yet. Why don't you just start it from the very beginning so we can see it all? It's only 3 minutes after all. Can you hear me, Jamie? He's crashed. Concave. What kind of people think of concave Earth? It's like spherical Earth all over again. Can you hear me, Jamie? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear me, Lee?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Jamie's gone down, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Right,
Jamie.
so.
He's back again, I see, right. Okay. Yeah, just start it from the beginning so I can see everything from the start. So I get a fuller understanding of what this video. It's only 3 minutes.
Yeah,
You broke up.
You were all just not saying out. Like I thought you was just kind of. I was like, why is it all so quiet?
Yeah, you muted yourself. Yeah, can you start from the beginning?
I realised that it. I'll screen share again.
Okay. So you're going to start it from the beginning because we didn't see anything.
Get it on the actual page that I want
to. Okay.
I thought you saw like a bit of it or something.
Didn't see anything. That's what I said. Just start it from the beginning.
Didn't see any of it.
Didn't see anything.
Nope.
So just what I'm trying to say to you is try and start it from the beginning and just let it play through. It's only 3 minutes. It's not a long time. Get a fuller understanding of what.
Well, I thought you just get the gist of it just by showing through bits of it.
No, just see the whole thing. I don't want bits and pieces. I'd like to see the whole thing if it's possible. That's it. There we go.
You see it now, yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's now. Yeah, started now. Yes.
Yep.
Right. It's on his Google there. Okay. Where is he in the world?
Boston.
Boston, where Sean is. Right. Sean's there, isn't he? Drinking up the place.
Sean, who?
Sean from Uber's channel.
Oh, is it that Space is Fake guy or something?
Yes, that's him. Space is Fake. You got him. Okay, right,
We've
right.
got Richie as well. Richie from Boston.
Oh yeah, Richie from Boston. Well done, Lee. I forgot about him.
Yeah. Don't forget
Yeah.
Richie.
But I digress, as he says.
Yep.
But I
I
digress.
digress.
I digress.
Yep.
But I
No, he's like,
digress.
I digress.
But I digress. Which is a
I'm gonna
straight
get a
video
lawyer. And I'm
Richie
gonna,
from,
backwards
Richie
and
from
forwards.
Boston here.
gonna get my child back.
Are you guys watching this footage backwards and forwards,
Yeah,
backwards and forwards? It's very haphazard there, isn't it? Not very.
but it's
very
supposed to be
choppy.
down at 6 inches here, yeah.
I can see the top. I can see the top of the water there. Look.
So it's zooming in like to.
Yeah, he's not 6 inches though.
Yeah,
Definitely
it
not
didn't look like. I was thinking like,
not 6 inches off the water. That's
yeah,
not
don't know, don't know how high, but it.
6 inches off the water. Yeah, that water's going to be very close. 6 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
6
doesn't look. It might be like a 2 feet or something, maybe.
You know, or 6 foot. Look like a 6 foot
I
one.
don't think it. I don't know. It's hard to tell, really.
Is that Sean? That could be Sean. Boston. That's why. This could be Sean. Can you go back? Can you move back
Just
a little
like,
bit?
I'll go back
Yeah,
there.
yeah, this
Oh,
could be Sean. Go back to get his face. Keep going back to
yeah.
show his, and then freeze it. Back to get his face. That looks like Sean. That's Sean. Let's freeze it. Stop there. Then that's Sean, I think. Space is fake. That's what it looks like. Yeah. I thought it was a bit coincidental because Sean's in Boston. That's Sean, that is.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and he wouldn't be he wouldn't be promoting a concave Earth, would he? Not Sean.
True.
Right. There you go. It wasn't 6 inches, and it wasn't concave, and it wasn't. It was Sean, our man Sean. There you go.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't. I don't know. It just.
No, it's not. It's just not. Like I said, I'm going to have a laugh here, didn't I? Ha 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 ha. Concave Earth. Hee
We can just say it's 6 inches and not actually give any proof of measurement.
Yeah, you can't say it's 6 inches and not show. You got to show.
So what you're saying is that this boat
It
in
looks
the
like, oh, there.
foreground there, it's like then the water line behind it, therefore it's concave or something. Like I'll just try and go
I think
back a
Sean's
bit,
if that's the case.
try and show you there. Look, so it's like, oh, I'm 6 inches up, and there's a boat here, and the water line is behind it, and that
Okay.
must mean it's somehow like curving upwards.
Nah.
But I'm like thinking to myself, well, it just doesn't really.
The thing is, water doesn't curve up anyway, does it? Does it, Lee? Does water curve up in a U shape? Water?
I wouldn't have thought so. No. No.
No.
Well, if the water's curving up, then how come I can't see like? Let's just say you want to look at say like a
Why are we
mountain,
going?
and then some other mountain behind it. You should be able to see it behind it, even though it's lower or something like. You should be able to like do a test where you've got like you're at an elevation. There's a mountain at an elevation, same as you, and then another one behind it at a slightly lower elevation, and still be able to see the one behind it. That would be a good way to prove it. I mean, if it is concave, I mean.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to see that really at the end of the day because you.
Well, I mean, as in like, let's just say it's.
I've never ever been.
Let's just say there's a peak at the same elevation as you, 10 miles away, and then another peak that's like 50 miles away at the same elevation.
But
then it's going to be six.
What I'm trying to say to you, Jamie,
so it'd be 1,660 feet higher than you.
Yeah, but it's never been done though, has it? It's never been done. We haven't got any footage of that. I've never seen it.
But they're going about bending light, yeah. So they talk about this bending light theory, whatever. This, well, light does bend, but I'm on about this way that they say it's doing, where it's going round to the center. But if that's the case, then why are you actually able to see this then? if this is supposed to show concavity, then why would you see concavity if the light's supposed to be bending round to the center? So it's like they kind of contradict themselves in a way. But I mean, I'm open to it. It's just that surely you would have a consistent argument, though. I'm trying to see the proof for it, you know, and I'm open to it. It's just that.
Well, I'm open to it to a point, but you'd see it on a regular basis. Never been seen, and that's the point. You see.
Yeah, so I'll stop sharing that.
Never been seen. That was interesting. In that it was a laugh to see Sean on the wall, but it's never been seen. You see that what you're saying there can't be proven. It's not provable.
Is it we need, like Brandon's saying, we need the viewer height for this vid to be of any value? Some boats are 3 to 5 foot out there. Yeah, well, I think what the point is that if it's lower than that height, then there's no way to be able to see water behind it, beyond the boat. I mean, that would, but you know, some people imply that it's concave or something, you know, that. But you know, again, you know, like, you know, there's no exact measurement on the height. The thing is, you've also got slight fluctuations in the water level as well, so there is that element. You know, from the camera's position to the horizon, there could be like a, you know, a dip in the middle for all we know.
Yep.
It could be like, because of the way like maybe the tide works or whatever, and it kind of, the way it kind of pushes in, you know, it kind of maybe causes a bit of a, like a dint in the middle, perhaps, because of the way it's being kind of forced into that bay or something. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
So there's different things that could explain it, I guess. Even if it did show water higher up, and it could be higher up at some point. It could kind of, you know, there'd be a slight variation in the height of the water, and I think a much longer distance would be a more conclusive, really. If that was the effect, would be exponentially more with distance. But you know, I'd like to see that. Now I've seen that same person has done stuff about zooming in on the horizon and zooming into water or something, and it's the horizons come up above the crosshairs, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he really kind of. I don't know if he's shown how it leveled out it were and all that. Because if it's not leveled out properly, then you know it might seem as though it's, you know, the horizon's at the center, and then as you zoom in, it'll just, the discrepancy will show more and more, because when you zoom in, it kind of brings it into like magnification, it magnifies the discrepancy in a way.
Yeah. It's it more apparent.
Yeah. Like even if you just tipped it slightly, like even less than 1 degree, yeah, like 0.1 degrees, when you zoom into that area, it's gonna make that horizon, whatever, even more out of, you know, whack with where it's supposed to be. So I don't know, like it would have to be properly done. I mean, some people use auto levels or whatever. I mean, but some reckon that those are like have an accuracy of, what is it, 1 millimeter per kilometer. That sounds a bit too accurate, honestly. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, what instrument is that we're talking about? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
An auto level. It's basically a telescope with a level.
Yeah.
Some call it a dumpy level.
Right, a dumpy level. No, good old fashioned. What I mean, you know, you get these tripods with spirit levels on them, so that should be sufficient. shouldn't it? Really?
Yeah,
No,
no
no.
way. But I'm just kind of
Tripod.
yeah,
Spirit. My tripod's got spirit level on it.
yeah,
So
true. If you got a camera and a
yeah,
tripod with a level on it, and
yeah, that's what I've got.
yeah,
You know, so I know when I'm level, when I'm not. And then I've got a spirit level on my mobile phone, which I can use to get it level. So yeah, all courtesy of the flat
but
earth.
if that's the case and it's curving upwards, then you'd have to see it with like distant mountains where you'd be able to see like a mountain behind
Yeah, you would have to
another
see it.
mountain that's,
It
you
would
know,
have to.
if
It
it's
would have to.
your height in front of you and one behind it that's at the same height, you'd be able to see it sticking up because it would be curving up. Like you imagine that you've got, say, I don't know, let's just say you had
The
a
inside of
row
a
of
bowl.
dominoes, yeah,
Bowl.
or whatever. Like
Yeah.
imagine you had a row of dominoes and they're all stuck to the you know, like an incline, whatever, and it's curving upwards. Imagine they're all stuck to it, and you put your eye level at the top of the first domino, you'd be able to see all the way to the end
If it's on
because
a
it's
yeah,
curving up.
if it's
Whereas if
curving up,
it's
yeah.
they don't, you'd be able to. Well, yeah, you wouldn't probably see all the way to the end if it's flat or whatever. I mean, or you'd just be able to just about see the very tip of it, and if it's curving down, you're not going to see it. So yeah, there'd have to be some bending light thing to explain why you couldn't see that happen. Like you know, because the sun would actually have to go upwards as it goes away from you in the concave Earth. So they have to say, well, the light's bending up into your eye or something to
Yeah.
convert the image or whatever of the it's actually going up, but we see it go down. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it can't be demonstrated, so we know it's not concave Earth. That's the thing. That's why I said at the beginning, why do we go there? Why do we go there? I've been there 5 years for that one. That one, it's never going to be proven.
What's this about
Simon's
a
gone.
rectal lineator thing or something? How does that even work though? Can you? I mean, I've looked at that one, but I saw they supposedly did an experiment, but how could you really get that to show any deviation? Because I saw that it was only done on a very short distance.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Like the
I just felt that they've done too many of these experiments, really, and then they got themselves into trouble with it. That's what they want to know. They've done far too many of these water test things. You know, water, it's level, that's it. Getting out of your spirit levels and, your laser beams and that, everyone's at it. There's too many. You can see it's level. Wow. Yes, I feel confident that the Earth is flat. Definitely. There's a lot to say with your senses. Oh, there we go.
yeah.
No problem. Oh, it's a lot of water. Thirsty now. What's happened? Are you there?
Yeah.
Have you heard that in the US the infrastructure's crumbling?
Didn't you say this the other day or something like?
Mm. Yeah, I did. Yeah, their sewage system is like so bad in places, it actually backs up into your house. Can you imagine your toilet overflowing with feces and crap?
Yeah, that'd be nasty. That.
Yeah. Some people in the Louisiana area and other black areas where it's happening, it's backing up into their basement. Real nasty. Not only that, they got bridges. They got bridges that are coming up to be 50 years old now, and they're in need of serious repair. But no state's budget is enough to cover the cost. They've been patching and hoping, they call it. Patch and hope. But now the patching, there's no more room for patching. Enough is enough. They've got to really repair. But there's no money for it, apparently. Make you laugh. They spend all that money on space budget and the defense budget. But the infrastructure is dying. One man put it, the infrastructure that got us to be a superpower is now crumbling.
Well, that's true though with America, yeah. True that with America.
Yeah, how America tries, yeah.
They
want to live there.
It's dying. It is. It's completely going. It's dying.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know if is there anybody in the US from the US in the chat room? Anyone? Anyone from the US in the chat room?
There might be someone maybe in there. I'm not sure.
Sounds delicious what you're doing. No, I said sounds delicious. What are you eating, Lee?
I've just got a bit of a curry. Yeah.
Oh, right. Was that leftovers from your wife?
Yeah. I'm eating some.
Oh, right. She feeds you the scrapings, eh? The leftovers. You're gonna have that. Yeah, go on, eat that.
I have some like poppadoms, Jim.
Yeah, I know the poppadom. Yeah, I had that for a long time. Yeah,
Some
poppadom.
mango chutney. Yeah, nice.
Mango chutney, poppadom, paratha. Yeah, the old poppadom's quite nice. I haven't had that for a long, long time. I also like the prawn crackers from the Chinese.
Yeah, you can't beat prawn crackers.
I'll tell you what I like, right? I like crab meat sweet corn soup with prawn crackers. And you dunk the prawn cracker in the soup. Lovely.
Yeah.
Have you had that?
Mm.
And in the Indian, I love a nice onion bhaji. A nice onion bhaji. Bhaji for me.
Bhaji.
Two onion bhaji, please. Very delicious. That's an Indian voice. That was my best Indian voice.
You want some chili garlic on your cheeseburger fries?
Cheeseburger fry. You want garlic salt, tomato ketchup?
Chili garlic.
You want tomato ketchup? No, I want the bulldog sauce, brown sauce. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have the brown sauce today.
You want some garlic bread cheese?
I'm sorry, we don't have the brown sauce today, sir. I told you that one time, sir. Now give me my £5, sir.
Go on, Jim.
Does it sound good? Does it sound good?
That's good. Yeah, that was a good impression. That.
I do like an onion bhaji, though. Yep. What do I like? I like chicken korma, chicken madras, chicken tikka masala, rogan josh. Oh, I like the Indian food. Mutton curry, mutton vindaloo. Yeah, Indian curries are very, very tasty. But again, you don't eat that every day. You end up like a bloody balloon.
It's all right every now and then. You know,
it's all right every now and then. Every day you end up one of these. You end up on one of these 7-day fasts you got to go on.
Well, apparently it's like nasty when you got toilet or something. It's like burning and yeah.
Yeah, I don't go that far with the spices.
I think it's like needs to be in moderation, really.
Yeah, I say, Jamie, it depends how much hot curry spice you've had. I think if it hurts.
Yeah, what level?
Yeah.
I think it's just like you about balance, isn't it? Because a little bit of heat, I think, is, I don't know.
Well, if you've had a
All
hot
right.
I do know. I don't want my ass burning on the toilet seat, if you don't mind. So I don't go that.
The thing is, they like mess with the food to try and make it as hot as possible, like the Carolina Reaper. It wasn't in nature; it was like kind of forced by artificial selection. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
when
I
you
think
mess
they
with nature, you end up with like like Franken foods or whatever. You know, it's
yeah.
um not good. I
I,
think.
I'll tell you a funny story. I got into Indian curries, right? When I used to go out with my friends, yeah. They used to go to the pub, have a drink. Uh, Great Portland Street, okay, and Cleveland Street. There were a number of Indian restaurants, right? So we go to the pub like on a Friday, let's say, or Saturday night. Play pool. We used to play pool in this pub, right? After they played pool, had a drink and that, they'd go to the Indian. So I went with them, sat down, and I never ordered any food. I didn't have any money to order it, but I sat down there and I ate what they left behind was a good meal. I said, "Wow, Indian food is good," and that's how I started eating Indian.
Hmm.
I thought that was the perfect way to get into it. I thought,
Yeah.
let me just try. I've always seen them. I never went into one. I thought, okay, yeah, it's really good, is it? Let's have a look. Looked at the menu, didn't quite understood what I was reading there. Didn't understand what I was reading, but okay, fair enough. And then do you know what? I just said to my mates, "Well, ain't you're not going to eat that? So that's it. You're finished." Bloody hell! What a waste. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, put it here. You're not going to finish with that, Ray. Thanks, Ray. Stephen, what about you, Legsy? Thanks, Legs. And that's how I got into the curry.
Yeah.
Because they were just leaving
But
food behind.
apparently, they're like the
Everything I ate,
Mexicans and like the Indians and stuff that they can deal with a lot more heat than say like the British people. It's like they just have like the
yeah,
tikka
well,
masala, a lot of them, or they'll have the you know
African food can
the
be hot.
kormas or whatever.
The vindaloo. Yeah, no.
Well, some of
Yeah.
them will try and go spicy, but some of them just do it because of the whole. I don't know. It's the bravado, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, it's just silly. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You know what they called it? In this restaurant, the hottest one you could have was called a pow. That was the hottest one. Pow. Right? And you knew it was a pow because the plate was nearly melting as it's coming. You know, the curry was melting through the plate.
Yeah.
You put your fork in and it disappears.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
acid, you know. So yeah, man.
See the steam coming up it.
You can see that haze. Oh my God, what have I ordered here? But African food is spicy as well, you know. Can be. My sister once, right? She was cooking an African soup, chicken and various other meats, and what she did by mistake was open the pepper packet over the meat and the cook in the pot, right? She opened it over the pot when you're supposed to open it like on the counter. She was in a hurry, you know. She was cooking. She was in the zone, as it were, right? And she opened the packet. You know, it's them plastic ones where you only want to open it a little bit, but it's gone really large. Half the packet of chilies went in, right? Half the packet of chili powder went into this soup, right?
Yeah.
It was the first time I ever heard my dad said the soup was hot ever in my life. My dad said, "God, this is hot soup! Wow, go get me a drink quick!" We all burst out laughing because my sister didn't say anything to my dad because well, you can't throw it away, can you? You've got to cook the soup. He says, "Never mind." And she cooked it right, and I tell you, man, it was the hottest soup I ever ate. My tongue was on fire for days after that.
Wow.
But my dad said, "Ooh, this soup is hot," and he likes a hot soup, you see. So when he said it was hot, me and my brother and my sister, we just burst out laughing. My
Must
dad
have
said,
been.
"Go and get me a drink of water quickly."
Yeah. Must have been.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot. Yeah. It's just to hear him say it. I just burst out laughing.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Because every time we used to say it was hot, my dad used to say, "Nah, this is not hot. You don't know what hot is." He used to say to us all the time because we were kids, yeah.
Mm.
And then my sister just kind of like made the hottest soup ever. It was very red chili powder, man.
Nice.
Yes. When I order when I order a curry here, when I do, I normally order a curry level number 2 is good enough.
Yeah.
You know, it's just good enough. And then for the children, 0. My wife, 0, because they don't really like it spicy at all. I go for number 2. The highest level I think is a 5, so I just go for a 2. 2 is good enough.
Yeah. It's hot enough.
Yeah, you know. I mean, you can enjoy the food and that.
Yeah, you want
It's
to be
not
able to
overpowering.
taste it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you want to be able to enjoy it and taste it, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly it. Yeah.
Not put it in your mouth, swallow it quickly because it's too hot, and then wash it down with a drink. So you're not really eating, are you? You're drinking your food.
You want to be able to enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You put the naan bread in, but as soon as you put the naan bread in your mouth, you think, oh my God, quickly swallow it, drink, and you go home, you have a poo and that, and you're bloody burning your ass. Yeah, no need for that. There's no need for that kind of spice level. No need.
Oh no.
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that next week. I can't eat this week. I've got to wait till next week.
Well, you don't have to. It's voluntary, isn't it? What you're doing now.
Yeah.
You've done your hour, Dan. You've done really well with that.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
You've done doing this now. It's your own choice, isn't it? Now.
Yeah. You know, because I did this month. This month went so easy. I thought, okay, I'm going to do the 7-day challenge. I've been meaning to do it from like last month, really.
Yeah.
But last month was Ramadan. He says, I thought, okay, I'll do it after. And the reason why I wanted to do it was like a couple of months back, I had something in my stomach and it's bloated me. It's bloated my stomach up. It won't go down. So I thought, okay, let me do a detox and see what happens. And that's why I'm doing this fast for 7 days.
Yeah.
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 Try and clean out and level out and get my stomach flat like a pancake. I want to look as if I'm starving.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your flat stomach.
It's like I've got some gastritis going on. Gassing and blowing and burping. I thought, okay, something's not right here. So I'm gonna detox and let's see what happens. Did I eat something GMO by mistake? I'll find out sooner or later. 7 days.
The thing is, if like the bloating comes back after, then
I've got an illness.
like maybe it's some kind of like something to do with digestion or something.
Yeah,
like IBS or something. Whatever.
I'm getting older. I'm 57. Maybe there's something up with my desk. Maybe I'm getting some kind of digestive problem. Who knows? But let's wait and see. Hopefully not, no. Hopefully not.
Yeah, like when you reintroduce the food, you'll find out if it, those symptoms start to kick back in, and some people do like elimination diets where they just, cut everything out and then they start reintroducing things to see if it triggers the symptoms of things, so they know which things to avoid.
Yeah, well, that's right. You see, that's right. That's what I'm on. I'm on one of those because what I ate was from the convenience store. It wasn't home cooking or restaurant cooking. It was from the convenience store. And
that'll probably explain it with the stuff that's in it.
Yeah. Whatever they're using.
What was it that you had?
I had a beef curry. No, sorry, vegetable curry. That's what it was. Vegetable curry with rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a vegetable curry. But
maybe it was all the fibre in it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something went wrong anyway, and I had it a few times. not this month, not last month, the month, April. I had it a few times in April,
Yeah.
purely because I was on the Hangouts and I wasn't ready to cook. So I thought, okay, let me go to the shop. You might have heard me say, Lee, I'm just going to pop to the shops.
Yep.
Yeah?
I've heard you say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of times. Yeah.
A few times, yeah. Well, that's what I was doing. I was going to the convenience store and getting something to eat.
Getting
Right.
something convenient. Getting something convenient from the convenience store.
Convenience store, and it's conveniently clogged me up.
It's convenient. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
inconveniently clogged me up.
Well, you end up paying, don't you? It's like, yeah, it might be convenient at the time, but
Yeah.
further down it won't be convenient.
No, you end up paying for your convenience. Yeah.
Yeah, and some people end up going to doctors and spending their money to get things treated. So that's the last thing you want to be doing.
Right, this is it. This is why I'm doing this 7-day detox now, just to see what happens, see where I am with it. So far, so
Well, usually
good.
when people go into long-term fasts, it's to try, if they've had some kind of issues that it might kind of like eliminate them. But if you go then back to eating the things that you were eating, the chances are it's just going to come back again. It's just going to accumulate again.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to what I normally would eat, and that's home cooking at the end of the day. So
Yeah, because at least you know what's in it then. And
yeah, it's my stuff. Exactly. I know what's going in. Yeah. Because that vegetable curry, I had it a few times. It tasted good. But I found that after a few times of eating that, I'm starting to clog up, and then gas. The stomach was bloated, and that it wouldn't go down. Went to do the number 2, but it's still gassy and hard. I thought, what's going on there? That's unusual. That's never happened before.
Well, if I eat too many beans, I get like a lot of gas, and it's not very nice. And like if I have like a full one of those big cans, like because I had some around Christmas time, I put loads on. I think I had some bean burgers as well, but like I had loads of beans, and it was just the worst. Like it went on for like I think it went on for like over a day or something. It was a nightmare.
What, bad flatulence?
Yeah, it was like, and it was really strong, and yeah.
Really? Yep.
I mean, I know it sounds like disgusting, but like, but yeah. So I learned. So if I'm having beans, then I'll probably just have like half a tin instead of a full tin, because that I can get away with. Yeah, but I haven't tried it since. Maybe it's worth trying just to see if I've adapted to eating more fiber or something. I don't know, because you might adapt to it over time.
No, I don't know. It must be some kind of emulsifier that they've got in there.
Possibly, yeah. It might not even be because people say it's the fiber in the beans or whatever it is that you put in that you have that kind of when it goes through your intestines or whatever, and it's feeding the bacteria somewhere. It's like, and it gets kind of it can like ferment and kind of. So that's why some people even get like pain in their stomach and things going wrong. Yeah. So it might be good to just cut back a little bit.
Yeah.
I think gluten's another one of those things for a lot of people as well. Like they get problems with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Those things aren't the type of stuff we'd naturally eat anyway. It's kind of stuff that's man-made anyway, like bread. It's all just Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
processed, isn't it? That
Yeah, it's all processed, very high in carbohydrates. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid all that at the moment. All I'm looking for is a smooth, light, liquidy type intake, and things that break down in my stomach quickly.
yeah, it's
Like,
just well, I mean,
let's say,
well, it's the carbs, but it's like I think the simple carbs are. But I mean, some people say, well, the slow carbs are better, like because they make you feel full longer, but but they actually are harder to digest, which I don't think is a good thing, really, because you know it's gonna slow your metabolism down probably and just kind of make you feel low energy and like
yeah,
I mean
sleepy. That's,
you would probably just like yeah you kind of I think having the stuff that's quicker release as long as you keep filling yourself up every time you run out of
yeah,
energy
small portions of low calorie food is better for you. Yeah, definitely.
just have
Less,
like just have a banana or something and then
yeah,
like later on just have like whatever have a I don't know, like obviously the thing with bananas they have to be shipped in from a long way away. So but yeah, just
yeah,
eat what you can find as much as you can really, is what I can recommend because um like I said, there's things like dandelions, there's probably not a lot around now, but um we have had them around. I think I saw them popping up even in February. They started to pop up. So yeah,
Yeah.
what,
most
sorry, I
people
didn't get
don't
that.
eat them.
What started to pop up?
Dandelions, because we started to get a bit
Oh,
of
right.
a heat wave in February, so they
Yeah,
started popping up then. But most people see them as weeds, and then they just like they they mow them up or whatever, or they pull them out or whatever, And I think it's actually better to put them to use. Actually, food.
well, they do, don't they? Up north, you have that drink called dandelion and burdock.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, you have that dandelion tea as well.
yeah, yeah. I remember I went to Peterborough. I had a girlfriend by the name of Carol at the time, and she lived in Peterborough. And I went up there, and it was the first time I saw this drink. This is in 1988, 1988, 1989. Yeah, I went up to Peterborough to see this girl, Carol. She used to work in Finchley area, and then but her hometown was Peterborough. So she went up there for the weekend. So I went up there after work Friday night. Saturday, went to the local shop and I saw this drink. I said, with the dandelions picture, I said to her, what's this drink? It says dandelion and burdock. Dandelion and burdock? What is this drink? She goes, she doesn't like it. It's like medicine. I go, oh, I'm going to get one of these just to try it out. And she was right. It was like medicine. I liked it. But I said, you can't get this in London. He said, yeah, I know. Only up north, mate. That's what the guy said in the shop.
Yeah.
Well, the good
Yeah.
thing about dandelions is you can eat the entire thing. You can have the petals. You can have the greens. You can have the roots. So you can have the whole thing.
Yeah.
Um, but I think if you could have the roots though, probably leave a bit in so then it doesn't completely like get killed off, as in like
Yeah.
that. So I mean, as in that no new growth can come. But then again, they spread around really like quickly, don't they?
Yes, they
So it
do.
wouldn't matter if you took a few roots up,
No, yeah, I
because
suppose not.
apparently that's where the densest amount of nutrition is. So maybe
Well, and how
there's.
do you prepare it? How do you prepare it? You eat it raw?
I don't know if you can eat the roots raw. I don't know, but you can eat the rest of it raw. That's for sure. So you can eat the greens. You can eat the. So you could just put it like a salad or something, and just have a.
All right, yeah, that'd be
Like.
nice.
Yeah. So I mean, I saw someone on Facebook did it, but I actually tried. I just tried a dandelion. It was a few weeks ago, but it was really bitter tasting. But apparently they're
Right.
better when it's in the early season. They're a bit kind of sweeter tasting or whatever. But it was like you don't really taste it at first, and it just hits you, and it's like, oh, it's not too great, but okay. You know, it's.
What about have you eaten mushroom raw mushroom? Anyone?
I've never had that. No.
I have many a time here. Raw mushroom, little bit of salad dressing. You dunk it in. It's lovely. Whilst you're busy cooking, you know, you're preparing your meal. You think, oh, I'll have some of that, and it's raw. It's
Yeah, I
lovely.
can't imagine it being
Raw
that
mushroom.
bad.
It's really nice. I used to eat it in London before coming to Japan. So I've been eating raw. I've been eating raw vegetables for a long time. Do you eat raw spinach? Raw spinach?
Um,
Anyone? Raw spinach? No, no. It would be yes immediately. So it's a no then, isn't it?
I think I
Or
had
maybe
some
eat raw
on a thing that I had like a, what was it, the other day when I was at the cafe I was on about, and but I can't remember. They put some like leafy greens on a salad. I don't know if there was. I mean, I don't really. I don't sort of actively put it in myself though. So I mean, I don't do the spinach
we
raw.
eat that. Yeah, we
But I
have
mean, I
that a
should
lot.
probably do that.
For
I
example,
generally don't have that much of it anyway. But I think
yeah.
you should have a moderation of it anyway, because you don't have too many leafy greens because of the oxalates apparently. So
Apparently, the best thing to eat are long leafy greens, a good cancer fighter, good for your body. You can't eat too much of it, apparently. There's no way you can overdose on it, apparently. So eat as much as you can. Green leaves as much till it comes out your ears. Bearing in mind, when you look at the animals in the wild, like the elephants and the deers and the giraffes and the gorillas and the pandas, they're all eating green and they eat tons of it. Okay, and they're not sick, yeah?
yeah, it's
So
just why are people going on about oxalates and stuff, and how it's a toxin or something that's in leafy greens or something, and that if you eat too many that you'll get kidney stones or something.
no, it's rubbish. That's absolute crap. The people who've got kidney stones today are not getting it because they're eating leafy greens. Perhaps if they ate it, they wouldn't get gallstones and kidney stones and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
It's just what I've heard. Maybe it's some propaganda or something, but
I think what you need to do is when you hear that, get the cases, find the cases of people who have eaten greens to the point you're going to find the people with the kidney stones, they've eaten rubbish, drinking too much alcohol and just eating crap. That's why they got the
I suppose you
gallstones.
just got to look at the science and the mechanisms behind it all. I think that's the
Exactly.
important thing, because you can't always trust on some testimonials anyway.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to go with what I know myself, and I'm going to measure it by early man. I love it. I just go back in time. They never had that problem. Why should I be having this problem today? You know what I mean? No, man. I'm going to eat.
Some people say that we're starchivores or something, which I'm like thinking maybe not, like because well they say that it's because of the amylase that breaks them down, but that doesn't mean that we're inherently starchivores. It might just mean that we've adapted the ability to break them down, to a more efficient kind of degree, like. But it doesn't mean that they're optimal foods, though.
The optimal foods for you are vegetables, fruits, nuts, berries. These are the best food.
Well, I'm not sure about nuts even because, well, maybe certain types of nuts, maybe, but the ones that have like a hard shell, maybe not so much because like they have a hard shell to protect themselves. So is that maybe a sign that they aren't supposed to be eaten? I don't know.
Well, maybe it's there so the animals can't get it, but we can get it and use a rock to break
so
it.
maybe it's like a kind of
It's a present from nature. That's all you got to look at it
like
as.
that. Basically, different things are meant for different
Yeah, try.
species, aren't they?
You know what? You know why the Japanese live a long time? Because they're open-minded when it comes to vegetables. They're not always putting a block up. Oh, I've heard this. Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've also
I know it's
just get on with it. Yeah,
I just
you
try
can
to be balanced and not really
and
care too much about,
get on with it.
having too much of one thing or not enough of another. I'll just eat whatever.
Variety, yeah, get a variety. That's what the Japanese people do. They eat a
Well, apparently
variety.
the Mediterranean diet they live long as well. They use a lot of oil and stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think it's necessarily the most optimal diet, but it's a lot better than the one that's in like the standard Western diet, whatever you call it.
Well, Mediterranean would be considered Western, really.
Yeah, I mean, as in like it would probably include like
Again, it's balanced.
Britain, America, Canada,
Yeah.
like Germany, probably, Scandinavian countries, probably Russia.
I don't know.
But
When I look at the British cooking, when I look at British cooking, English cooking from the countryside, and I compare it to the rest of the world, like the rest of Europe, I think British cooking was in the lead at one point.
yeah, at one time it would have been like.
Yeah, it was in the lead at one point, you know, and you can always go back to that as well if you just take your time and do the research. You can always go back to eating, but you need to have like you know, the old cookers, you know, the old wood stove where you put the wood in and that slow cooking. Yeah, that's such a good life. Such a good life that is, rather than the old microwave that we've got today. You know, but no, English country cooking is pretty good, man. Okay, it's high calorie, yeah, but if you just eat within your calorie limits.
But yeah, you just don't eat as much.
Yeah, just eat within your calorie limits.
And just don't eat fast as well. Savor it, you know.
Yes.
That's how you don't overeat, because because people get greedy and they want more and more and more, pile it in. But if you were to eat it slower, you'd start to feel full and you'd be able to keep it going longer, so it goes further in a way the same amount. It kind of, it kind of pleases you for longer, if you will. It kind of.
Well, you're just saying it, yeah. Like when we were younger. I don't know about you, perhaps, but in my time, we were told we had to chew it so many times before swallowing. Yeah.
Yeah, like 30 times or something, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Don't hoover up your food. Chew it.
Depends what type of food you're having, though. If it's not salt, like if it's like a soup or something, or a smoothie or whatever, you know, it's pretty much like, for the most part, like liquid, isn't it? It's not like, so it depends on what type of thing you're eating, doesn't it?
Yeah. You like a smoothie, don't you, Jamie?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was just thinking whether maybe smoothies might be better than just straight up juice, you know, like.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. I'm not sure, really. I mean, I might be wrong, but like, I saw this thing actually.
Hang on. Hang on a second. I just think that what you need to do is just get a nice balance, have a nice variety, and keep it seasonal. So you're going with nature's seasons, and you're going to you'll be okay. That's all. It's not, you know, people might say, "Oh, too much, you won't be able to eat anything." You know what I mean? Just eat,
true.
Know your calorie limits. Eat within your limits, and enjoy your food. Eat whatever you like. If it's McDonald's or McDonald's, you know what I mean? As long as you're staying within your calories, you're okay. You know?
I think there's the main things is like like you said, with all the added sugar. Thing is, when you put added sugar on stuff, is the nutrient kind of the amount of nutrients in the food goes down, because sugar is an empty calorie. You're not getting the vitamins and minerals in it. So
I don't buy sugar. I haven't bought sugar in Japan. I've been here 20 years. I haven't once bought sugar. I haven't once bought salt.
So when they add sugar to stuff, they might be adding hundreds of calories with just the extra sugar that they're adding, but they're not adding the nutrition. So the actual amount of vitamins and minerals you're getting is a fraction of the amount, really. It's, well, maybe not a fraction, but it's, there's quite significantly less like especially when people have lots of like cakes and things like that, and donuts, and
Pastry, yeah, which I don't eat.
yeah, with lots of like added sugar in it, and with without the nutrients. So it's like, so I was thinking, like, is that, could I explain like all the hair loss and stuff like that, especially in men. I mean, but even in some women as well, I've noticed it. Yeah, like there's like hair loss. I mean, it's, the way I think of it is it's a lack of nutrients getting to the top of your head.
Yeah.
That's why you get it on the top of your head. And people say it's hereditary. It comes from you. Well, yeah, maybe because of their lifestyle, that your family lifestyle or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
or your culture. Could be the culture as
so
well. Yeah.
I mean, if you was to have like nutrient dense food, your hair would grow probably faster. I mean, I don't know if it would grow faster, but grow thicker. You probably get more on your body, and because
Anyway, just to change the subject here, did you hear that NASA no longer uses pictures or photographs to describe what they take pictures of? They use the terminology images. In recent years, they no longer use the word photograph or picture.
all right.
I wonder why that is, eh? Plausible deniability comes to mind.
So like you say, well, we never said it was a.
Exactly. We never said it was a photograph. Yeah, right. That's what I heard. I heard that the other day. Just came back to my mind before I forgot it. Yeah, NASA, lying dogs. Never a straight answer, eh? Right. I'm going to go off now. I'm the lollipop man today again. Okay. So I'm going to shoot off now. I'm going to keep listening and that. So if you're still on, I'll rejoin you if you're still on. Okay? Thanks for having us on.
All right.
Thanks to everyone in the chat room, Jennifer,
Yeah.
Reality 666.
Yeah.
Who else have I missed? AJM, my man. Anybody else in there I've forgotten about? Brandon, sorry. Not going to find Brandon. Stillwater's Run Deep. He's not here today. Big shout out to you, though, anyway. Next time you might be on. Tom Corner. In the corner, Tom. Jennifer Whitburn. Nice one. Yeah, who else have I missed? Yeah, I said Brandon. Yeah, speak to you soon. Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm off. I'm going to go and do me duty, do the lollipop for the kids going to school in the morning. I do this about once a month. I have to do this, sometimes twice a month if someone else is sick, right, early in the morning. So it's now 6:45 in the morning here in Japan. It's a nice sunny day. And yes, we're on our way. So enjoy yourselves. Lee, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. So.
I think Lee might be asleep.
No, Jen, I'm still here. I'm still listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm off now. I'll be back later, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, all right.
I'll be on then. Over.
I'm going to put myself on mute for now.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Great.
Give Jamie, give Lee a chance to speak.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we've all had it for you, Jen, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Say that again.
yeah, everyone's had enough of you speaking, so we'll
Yeah. So I think I've bashed their ears enough. All right.
Yeah.
Good luck, you guys.
It's all right, Jim. No worries,
All
mate.
right.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I've been listening, I've been here in the background. Nice to listen.
Yeah, that's what I do sometimes. I'll just
Yeah.
I'll just butt in whenever I feel like I've got
Yeah,
to
that's
say.
it. I think that's the best way, Jamie. Whereas if you think something's going a bit awry on a someone saying something, then you butt in a bit. You know, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, just try and like, it's like either you want to add something or try and correct something that someone's saying. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, try and correct something or maybe add it into their whatever they're trying to get to. Yeah. Yeah, I agree on that.
yeah,
I do disagree on where people just try and correct people when that person knows that they're right, you know, and in their own version, in their own eyes, they know what they're trying to get at. But then you get someone trying to correct you to that point, and you think, oh no, hold on a minute, I am right in what I'm trying to say, but someone's trying to correct you, and sometimes it makes you feel a bit inferior in a way. But you're right in the first place. So it's everyone's different views, isn't it, on how life is? I think at the end of the day, who got
you know those book title jokes.
the what
I've
the
got
what
one.
the what title jokes?
The book title jokes like, "Do your homework" by "Are You Joking?"
Right, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, all
and like
right,
that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
"How to Get Rich Quick" by Robin Banks. You've heard that one, have you?
Yeah, Robin
Um,
Banks. Yeah,
"Bang
he's good
on the
author.
Head" by I See Stars.
Yeah, good author though. Is
Um,
that Robin Banks? Yeah,
yeah, I just thought of one. Hang on.
Robin Banks.
Yeah, "Egotistical" by I Am Right.
Well, they're all good books, then. Yeah, they're all good books, definitely. Yeah,
Mm,
you wanna get hold of some of them titles. There's some good ones, then.
yeah. So it's really quiet now in the chat, isn't it?
I
Everyone
ain't
seems
had
to
no
delete left because when we started up again, and
I
like
ain't
not
looked
a
for a
lot of
while.
them bothered to
Oh,
come back. Well,
oh,
Pete's on I saw. Pete Shea. Maybe some of them are
Peachy.
someone over there. But Brandon Esteban was saying in the chat, are all flat Earth experiments using 2 points of data? I know laser experiments are just 2 points. Could you not do a laser experiment with 3 points? I know I've heard like this thing about if you've got someone standing at one side and someone standing at the other side, it's like, well, they can see the laser at the other side, and then therefore that proves there's no curve. But what I think some of these people say, it disproves convexity, but doesn't disprove concavity unless you can have 3 points of reference or whatever,
Right.
you know.
Mm.
So, so you'd have to have someone in the middle to see if there's a dip. But
Yeah.
if this light is, kind of bending upwards around the curvature, then well, it wouldn't show concavity though, would it? Even if you had 3 points of reference, probably. I was thinking it's like
Yep.
people saying any optical experiment would kind of, not be conclusive because of how the light is deceiving us or something like that's what like it's Lord Stephen Christ,
Yeah.
my Earth, where I created my Earth.
Hold on a
I,
minute.
the light propagates in a way that deceives you into thinking you're on the outside of a ball. You're on the inside of
Right. Hold on. Oh,
my
one sec.
Earth.
One sec.
I
Jamie.
am God.
One sec. Your mum. Your mum's just put in now. Can Stephen have a link?
Oh, I sent him one.
I know. It's not just coming now. It just says yeah now. I
He
thought we'd
should
already
check his
sent him.
inbox. I've sent him one. Should have anyway.
Wait a minute. Your mum's been putting look, pictures of. Is that My Little Pony? Or is it just like a unicorn teddy?
Well, I've sent it with my other account though. I mean,
Uh,
like on the JB Magic one.
all right, yeah.
I mean, I sent it at 10:15. So that's on this stream.
Let's have a look.
Don't know what's going on, but you should have it.
Hmm. Hold on a minute.
So yeah, so 3 points of data. So I don't know how you'd go about doing that to prove concavity. I mean, maybe there's some way to do it, but some might say, well, it would just show something else anyway because of the bending light phenomena.
Yeah.
You know, because like that's explained the sunsets or whatever. Because I've seen a lot of videos on this stuff about, you know, the vision's inverted due to the bending light.
Yeah.
Have you seen stuff on that? I do Libra, is it? It's Ben, isn't it? Yeah.
That's Ben.
Yeah.
Libra. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, Ben.
So,
Nice.
so supposedly light is kind of coming back around to the center. So it's coming from the octahedron, whatever, and it's supposedly going through some layers of glass, and then and as it's doing so, it's bending, but it's bending before it even gets to the glass. So it's like kind of just bending around, like it's kind of weird how that all could work. But I was looking at try to find an explanation. There was this thing about wave cancellation, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't even
because
find.
it's really hard to find out, you know, that suggests light bending other than, you know, through a, you know, different, you know, you've got things like, you know, the medium I mean, and then there's thing about gravitational lensing as well, but
Yeah.
they talk about like a, you know, space being warped or whatever. And that's how you can, because they'll say about how you can see like, yeah, like when you've got like a star or whatever, you know, because it supposedly has a gravitational field, that you can actually see stuff behind it that shouldn't be seen because of the bending of light around a large object. Supposedly it's able to do that.
Yeah. You know, I can't find Stephen on my fucking Hangouts for some reason.
Well, you should have the link from me. He'll have it now.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Maybe just refresh and you should have the link. Just try refresh the email at Gmail, whatever. The link should be there. I ain't sending it again.
Oh,
Should have it.
It's annoying that. Trying to find it.
Well, I'm not going to keep it going that much longer anyway, unless, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I see that weather earlier. I mean, just mental.
Yeah, we've had a
like sunny 1 minute, and then all of a sudden,
pissing it down.
hailstorm really heavy. Did you get hailstorm?
No, we didn't get any hailstorm, but my wife.
Weird.
Yeah,
we got hailstorm really heavy. It was thundering and lightning.
Wow. Oh, you've had thunder and lightning as well then? No.
What, did you not get that?
No, I didn't have any of that here tonight. No.
No, it was earlier on today. It was.
No, I hadn't had any of that today.
At 3 o'clock
nothing
this
like
afternoon.
that. No, I had nothing like that today.
I went out to the shop, and when I came out, it was like quite. It was like the sun came out, and even when I got home, the sun was like still out, and then like half an hour later, started lashing it down with hailstone and there's just thunder
Right.
and lightning. So it must
Yeah.
have just been some kind of localized thing. That's kind of weird, but yeah.
Mm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, it's been that. I mean, we've had some like you know, them like big blobs of rain that come down. You know, when it like you get a shower and it's like you get your big blobs, and then all of it you think, oh, it's gonna do something here. You think you're gonna get some sort of thunder and lightning, dark clouds, and then it'll just brighten back up again within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, it brightens back up again. It's like, wow, this is great. It's like, and then it's really warm again.
All right.
Weird. Yeah. So I know when you sent me that email earlier and you said the weather's gone a bit weird, I'm thinking, well, it's hasn't been that bad here. That's weird. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had it like that in Blackburn.
Yeah, because I
And
thought that, because there isn't massive distance between me and you, is
no,
there? I mean,
no,
and
not
again,
massive.
it
No.
could be even different in Burnley. Like, it could be sunshine in here and, cloudy over in Burnley, or it can be the other way around. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's the same
It's
when
like
you go towards the coast as well, but sometimes it's a bit nicer over at the coast generally because it kind of,
yeah.
I don't know,
Blows
it's like,
over a bit.
but then again, if it rains, sometimes they get the
Front of it. You get the front of it.
so it
Yeah.
depends. Like when it don't think it rains as often at the coast, but when they get rain, they get it really bad.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. And the wind, especially at Blackpool.
yeah, apparently up on North Sea as well, when it rains, it gets really like strong and really windy, like because
Oh yeah.
you get the like Arctic kind of like stuff coming in, so it's all. I find it fascinating, but at the same time, it's not gonna change out in the world, is it?
Oh
But
no.
it's not going to stop all the wars from happening, and
Yeah.
it's
It's like when I came and met you on that bank holiday Monday in Darwin.
yeah,
I was on the train on the way over and absolutely pissing it down. And I'm
yeah.
thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna get wet here.
We're all right when.
Yeah, it were. By the time I got to you, it was actually quite warm, wasn't it? When the
Well, it
sun
was
came
kind
out.
of cloudy, but it was all
Yeah,
right.
the sun came out and it was quite warm. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, it
wow.
did for a
Yeah,
bit, didn't it? But then
yeah,
later on, it kind of clouded over
yeah,
again.
yeah. It was
And then when I
weather.
left the thing,
Yeah,
it started raining.
yeah. Later on,
When
after I
I
left,
was walking home from there, and it started raining a bit.
yeah,
It didn't rain the whole time though. It just had a bit of a dew.
yeah. Just that little bit of a shower type.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like well,
yeah. It's just mad, isn't it? Weather. Yeah.
yeah, it
Absolutely
is.
mad.
I mean, hailstones in June. I mean, it's done it in July as well. So
Yeah, yeah. We've had it worse
July
before, Jamie. Yeah,
after but obviously, when you've got the weather breaking down after a heat wave, I suppose. But I just don't remember that kind of stuff happening when I was, But then again, it could have happened a long time in the past,
yep.
like when people don't remember. Like, so I'm not gonna call it. Oh, it's like, geoengineering or something. I don't know. Because I was kind of falling down that thing where it's like geoengineering or something, but
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like people think, oh yeah, we haven't we don't seem to be getting a good summer this year, but people forget that. But for a couple of weeks in February, we had really nice weather. In April, we had about, I don't know, like we had a week in April, didn't we? That was,
mm.
and then there was a week in April that was nice. So we have had some good weather so far, really.
Yep, yep. That's true.
Um, So and it's still early days. You know, we might get Indian summer sometimes. Like we didn't really get that last year, but sometimes we get like
The Indian summer.
like in September where we get nice weather or something. You know, so it depends.
You were right there. They call it the Indian summer, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
Indian.
mean, I just don't. It's like people say like this time of the year is summer and another time of the year is winter, but really, like you know, it almost seems as though you could have all four seasons in one day. Like so, to call one. I mean, yeah, it might generally be warmer at one time of the year, but you could have weather in the summer that's really wintry and have
Yeah.
summer kind of weather in winter.
Winter, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like today when it's been like a hailstone in here anyway, but you know,
Mm.
generally hasn't been red hot for the last few days. Um, I mean, so but in winter we had some like around February, had some like a heat wave.
Yep, that's it.
So it's just all really like I don't know. Is that how it's supposed to be? I don't know.
All
You'd
back to
think there'd
front.
be like cycles where it like because surely nature will do things in a way that you can climatize to it, you know, kind of because I've heard like you need like a couple of weeks to adjust to like the temperatures and stuff.
Oh
So if
yeah,
it's constantly changing, how are you
yeah,
supposed to adapt to it?
yeah, yeah. Of course. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Mad, isn't it? With the weather. Uh, so they say it's supposed to like showers for the rest of the night, and then we're gonna get a band of rain that's coming up tomorrow afternoon. I think it's gonna rain tomorrow afternoon. Quite heavy again. So
Yeah, I've been wanting to go for like a proper bike ride, but it's like you can't really even tell if it's gonna start chucking it down, and I
yeah.
don't really want to be getting caught up in it all.
No, no,
Like, I've been
exactly.
doing bits of stuff just like because I rode to my mum's yesterday.
Yeah.
I rode to the shop earlier, and it's just I did bits of stuff on bike, but I mean, I wanted to get like proper ride, but it's saying, oh, there's a chance that it'll rain later. It's like, can we not just have a day when there's no chance it'll rain at all and it'll be
Mm.
sunny all day?
Yeah.
But it seems like we've had that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, there's time to come yet though. It was like last year. It was like winter, and it was like March. I was like, it should be starting to warm up a little bit at least. And it just seemed
Mm.
like it was, and then even into April, it was just horrendous.
Yeah.
The sun weren't coming out at all. It was just miserable. And then all of a sudden, it totally flipped 180.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that before. Like where it was so like polar opposites in such a short time. It's almost like we don't get really spring anymore and autumn.
Mm. No. No. No.
Just
There's
kind
no
of
in between.
yo-yos,
Yeah.
whatever.
There's no
It's
in between anymore. No. No. It just goes from one extreme to the other.
flip-flop with like
Yeah.
I don't know, unless that's how it's always been. And I was just like asking my grandma like what, like like a while ago, I was asking her like what she remembers it being. I mean, she remembers that you'd be guaranteed a good like snow winter and
Yeah. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
decent
Exactly.
summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you'd be guaranteed that.
Mm.
I mean, it could just be that times change and like because of that you get different systems going different directions. But I mean, I don't know.
Ah.
Some of it just doesn't seem right. Getting all the forest fires, and especially like when it happened in February, and it was like something doesn't seem right here.
Mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess like it was someone had to have obviously started it, but I mean, but for it to be that warm in February, it was just I've never known that. I mean, yeah, it's been warm in February, but
No, not
not
like
like
that.
that as far as I can
No.
remember.
No.
So that's what I mean.
Mm.
Like the people, like they think, oh yeah, it didn't get a good summer this year. Well, probably because we didn't even get summer in summer.
Yeah, that's true. No, you never get summer in summer. No. No.
Yeah, but it's one of those things, isn't it? It's just. Oh
Mm.
yeah, I thought I'd mention. I looked on Rebecca's Ways channel,
Oh
and,
yeah.
and guess what?
Has it been took down?
No, she's took down all of the streams and left up the videos, some of the videos on there, but all the streams have gone. Hmm.
Mm.
So if I let's just click on it. Go
Gin out and about.
Can you
Rebecca's
see
Way.
Gin out and about? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Gin out and about. Look, there's
Yeah,
Japan.
that's me going to do. I'm about to do the zebra crossing. I'm a bit early. They don't arrive for another 10 minutes.
Are
I
you
like to
doing
be
the
here
zebra?
early.
You're doing the
Say that
zebra
again?
crossing with the kids.
Yeah.
With the
So
kids.
you've
Yeah.
got kids. They're going to be cross. They're going to be some kids coming from this direction, all the way along here like this, and then cross here, right, and then cross where that red car is, and go to school that way.
Gin, where's your lollipop?
I ain't got. I've got. What I've got is a yellow. I'll
Oh.
show you now. What I've got is a yellow flag.
Oh, you ain't got a lollipop. Oh, you got a yellow flag, not a lollipop. What
Yeah.
does that say on that?
It says caution children.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Kinshi kodomo.
It's a bit like a lollipop man then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Now
without the lollipop.
recently this road has been redone. That's why it looks quite new. It used to be that cars had to stop here, right?
No
And
one's
over there,
stopping.
over
No one.
there, the old bull
Gin,
would be waiting over there.
Gin, you've just been stood there, right, at that crossing. No one's fucking
Yeah.
stopped yet.
Yeah, no, not yet, because I'm not. I normally stand on the crossing to stop the cars.
All
I
right.
stand on the crossing, then they got to stop. Where I am now, it doesn't mean diddly. You know what I mean? They ain't got to stop for me here. I stand on it, and there's no kids yet. I'm 10 minutes early. Okay. What I'm trying to say to you is that usually you used to have a police car over there, right where we're looking. Yeah, police car waiting there all the time, and here was a stop zone. You had to compulsory stop.
Yep.
But they've rebuilt the road and they've done away with the stop sign. So now the cars go up and down here like they're in a rally, in a
Yeah.
race. This is what I mean. It's too fast. See, look at that. I mean, look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
Right?
Oh
And
yeah.
kids have got to cross here. So the neighbourhood has complained that they want to reinstate the stop sign because children. This is where children cross. Over
Yeah.
there's a game centre where kids can buy games and play games and that in there, and you can sell your toys as well, recycled toys. You can sell them at
Yeah.
that shop. It's a massive place.
Yeah.
Used to be a car tire shop before. Car tire and exhaust. It used to be. Then they
Yep.
changed it into a game place in 2000 and what are we talking about? 2005, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. You can see the cars coming up. Watch. See?
No. See, I mean, you stand at a zebra crossing in England. People are supposed
Yeah.
to stop,
They're
aren't they?
supposed to stop. You see, they ain't got a fucking clue.
Mm.
I stop. When I see
Mm.
a pedestrian stop, it's waiting, I stop. I never go without stopping.
Look,
I
no,
just
there's
stop, let
another
them
one.
go.
No.
Yeah, you know, you've got to have manners.
No, that's mad, that.
So Jim's doing his yellow flag service today.
You just wait for the kids.
Yeah, I'm about 8 minutes early now. They should be coming along soon. They come from this direction, about six of them probably, 5 or 6. I can never keep count because every year the numbers go up or go down. You get
Yeah.
lost with the numbers,
Yeah.
right? And then that'd be one or two groups this way, coming from down there. Okay, give you a better view. Down there, they're coming from down there. Not here yet. Then the rest of the group, there's somebody who lives in that block there, 1 or 2 kids living there. They come down from that block. Can you see the block of the houses? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So from there and the house just behind it, the apartments behind it, two or three kids come from there. And then the rest, which is going to be in like 40, 50 kids coming from down here, from this direction, on the left, as we look on the left, from the left side of the road.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, from the left side of the road as we're looking down.
Cool.
As you're looking left side, they're coming along. They'll be coming from down there. Massive numbers. So I'm just waiting now.
So which direction's the school in then?
The school's down there.
Down
This
that way.
road, that road, all the way down. You've got to follow that road all the way down.
Right.
Traffic lights, negotiate traffic lights, keep going. So from here, it's about a 15-minute walk, roughly, from here.
So that's obviously a bad crossing then, where you are.
It's become a bad one, yeah, because there's no stop sign now. They just come through and whiz through. And you know why that is? Because they had to. Because for many years they had to stop. And like I said, usually you'd have a police car over there waiting to catch those that don't stop, and regular nickings, regular.
Yeah, I bet.
Because people wouldn't stop. So now that they've returfed it, they returfed this area and redid the road. They decided not to. How can I say? They decided not to put the stop sign on to keep this going freely, but it's wrong. It's made it dangerous for the kids to cross.
Oh yeah.
Especially, as I said earlier, there's a game centre over there where you can play games, buy games, sell your games, sell your toys, everything. Right? So you get a lot of kids around here. And every morning it's the same. So why they did that, I don't know. They're favouring the motorists, which is a bit wrong now. Pedestrians first, then the cyclists, then the motorcyclist, last of all the cars.
Yep.
You know? That's how it should be. But, you know, yeah, they got the wrong mentality. If you're a pedestrian, you're the worst thing on the earth. Lowest form of transport.
Yeah, a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very dodgy. Very dodgy indeed. So I thought, you know, we're live still. We're still live. So you're getting an idea of what I do. This is what I got to do. All the parents do this. If you're part of the PTA and that, this is part of your duty. Be sure the children are safe when they cross. How gozaimasu. How gozaimasu. It's a bit of a cloudy day today. Have you noticed? Look, it's very cloudy today.
Does that guy wear a mask? Is that a woman or a guy?
Yes, he's wearing a mask because he's probably got a cold, cough, and he doesn't want to catch anything or spread anything, or he might be protecting himself from the early morning smog, you know, with the cars and that. I don't.
Yeah, they do that a lot in Japan, don't they?
Yes, they do. They do.
Might be another reason why they live longer.
Exactly.
Yeah, they seem very well, you know, like a lot more advanced than what we are in a lot of ways. Like, I mean, in some ways, not so much, but like the obviously with like technologies and stuff like the, you know. But,
but
in a way
that's
kind of
some of the technology
detrimental, but I mean, you've got the diet, it's generally better, and you've got the fact that they, you know, kind of protect themselves from things.
Yeah, but to be quite honest, hang on, Jamie, hang on, because you're not listening again. You're just rabbiting on. Now, to be quite honest, the technology sometimes is not necessary. Don't know if you can hear me, but sometimes the technology that they use is just not silly ideas, but they want to make money out of anything. And I think it's weakening humanity. It's not really making humanity stronger. It's just dumbing us down. Or the technology is used to imprison you. Big brother watching you all the time. Do you know what I mean? So for all their advancement, it's really a setback is what I'm trying to say. It's not really it's not an enhancement of your life. It's talking toilets and silly things like that. I mean, come on. Good morning. Do you want to have a poo?
Yeah.
Let's have a go, you know, please. You know, that's what I'm trying to say to you. It's not always the best thing. all this technology with the advancement.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That's
It
what I'm-
isn't really. It's just that I think they've been like kind of like tricked into thinking like it's like because it's more convenient and all the features of it and stuff but that's just to sell you the stuff. Like with the
That's
advert,
right.
it's like none of the stuff is what you need. So their job is to
Exactly. It's not what
want
you
it.
need.
Oh, who's that? Is
There's
that
the
a
local
copper?
bill. That
The
was the
old-
coppers. Yeah, that was the coppers.
The old bill.
Yeah, the old bill. I give a fuck. You know what I mean? I've got every legit reason to be here. I'm going to be doing the crossing, and I'm going to be doing it the best.
No,
Today, the children are going to be live on YouTube. It's not a
you got
crime.
your yellow flag, ain't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So they could see that, so they didn't say anything. It's
Yeah, Chris Hayes is in
Oh,
chat.
Hey, Chris Hayes. All right, Chris.
Brandon saying that is
Okay, good.
astrology a belief or a science?
Hi, dozo. Bye-bye.
Say that again, Jamie.
That's what Brandon says. Uh, is astrology a belief or a science?
Astrology.
Astrology is not a science, and it's a belief, isn't it? It's not a science. It's fake, isn't it? It's fake.
Well,
Fake.
it depends if you can
Yeah.
prove it. I mean, if you can get if you can repeat the the results of it, like that if when a certain star lines up with another one, that a certain thing happens and you can repeat that, then that would be some form of science. It would be like a kind of
Okay, look, they're coming over now. Look,
look,
they're coming over now. Look.
Hey, the cops.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're gonna come and get you.
Gozaimasu.
Cops
this.
coming to jail, look.
Hi. Hi, gozaimasu. Hi. Hi. Daijoubu yo. Hi, domo, domo. That's it. They saw the flag and then that's it. So they've seen me standing there thinking, why is he standing there all the time? Do you know what I mean? Yeah?
Can't believe that cop would come over to you.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He's going to come over to me. Of course they are. They want to make sure, don't they?
That's fucking
But,
hilarious.
they know for sure. They know for sure that I do the best job, mate. They're going to watch now. Okay, because the kids are coming now.
It's probably because you were on your phone as well, though, Jin.
That's right. Yeah. I couldn't give a fuck about that. This is freedom. If they said I can't do it, I'll just shove it in there, shove the phone down their gob.
Yeah, look.
You know what I mean?
Look, talking to my friends in England,
That's right. Of course I am. I'm
Yeah.
educating. I am your middleman, educating the West on your good stuff and your bad stuff, by the way.
Yep.
So here we go. Now so you got some kids already, yeah? Can you see them coming?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, here we come.
So I'm going to go like this. It's a little treat for you, eh?
Yeah.
Gozaimasu. Koko ni cotto matete kudasai ne. Koko de matete. Thank you. Sumimasen ne. Cotto anzen dakkara.
You get that flag waving.
Bye-bye. Ohayou gozaimasu.
Have a good day at
Hello.
school.
Hey. Okay. Sumimasen. Okay. That was the first group. Group 1. Still about another 2 or 3 groups to come. Good, isn't it? See, there they go. There they go. There they go. The police officer was talking about, oh, it's going to rain in a minute. I said, yeah, so what? I'm not scared of the rain. Are you there?
Yep.
Yeah. So the police
Still
officer
here.
said it was going to rain, yeah? And I said to him, so what? Japanese. Because I was just checking. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, don't worry. Thank you. Domo means thank you.
It's getting a bit grey there, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. Coco de matetene. Look, we've got one there. Look. Got a kid there already now. Check. Coco de matetene. Matetene. Hai. Chotto abunai kara. Okay. Onegaishimasu. Soko de ne. Thank you. Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. Hai. Chotto abunai kara ne. Nakanaka kuruma tomanai kara. Hai.
Yeah. No thanks whatsoever.
Oh, she said morning. She said
All
morning.
right. No, that's all right then.
She did say morning, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you they speak in a very low voice.
Yeah.
They're not into raising their voice even when they're introducing themselves. But I do break them out of that habit. I'll make sure they do shout. I'll tell you. But you notice I'm shouting at them to wait. Can you hear me frame my voice? I'm saying to them, wait there, do not cross, wait there.
Yeah.
Because it's dangerous here. That's what I say to them. Other parents don't do it at all. They don't even know what they're fucking doing. If you see another parent doing this job, they ain't doing the flag properly. They're not looking around, and they're not speaking clearly enough for the kids. Okay, soko de matetene. Choto abunai kara. Okay, this hai soko de ite watarimashou. Good morning. Good morning. Hayo. Soko de matetene. Wataranai de ne.
Oh,
Do
it's
not
raining.
cross.
Is it raining?
Yeah, it's raining. Yes, spitting
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. That's why
Sumimasen.
they got-
Matetene. Mate wa mate ne. Ugokanai to yumi. Hai. Wait means wait. Do not go. Shiro no kuro kara. Kore anata dachi dake? Mada hi. Ah, okay. Dozo. Dozo. Right. Hey.
You're thinking you're telling them
Soko de
off.
tutsu matete ne. Soko de ne. Soko de. Soko de. Don't move. Chotto abunai kara. Right, dozo.
Oh, that idiot.
Okay, kids, come on in. Hi. Ikimasu. Ikimasu. Thank you. Hi. Hi. Arigato ne. Bye bye. Have a nice time. Yoi no hi de ne. Hey. Okay. Sometimes the cars come up behind you and they don't want to stop. Do you know what I mean? But I just showed them the flag, then he hit the brakes. So that's what I mean. You know, it takes a flag to hit the brakes. What a dumb cunt. When you see somebody on the zebra crossing, you don't keep on going. You kill the speed immediately, don't you?
Yeah.
I could be a nutter with a brick. I could be a nutter with a brick. Smash the
Very
windscreen.
naughty. Yeah. Very naughty.
Smash the windscreen for you. Right. Can you see how I do my zebra crossing, lollipop man? Very military style. I don't want any kid to get knocked down on my watch. That's why.
No. Won't look good on you, Jin.
Yep.
Nope.
Doing the level best I can. Level best.
Yeah. Yep.
Doesn't cost anything. Using the military training. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
If you've been trained by the military, it teaches you to do this. Assert yourself. Speak clear, speak loud. So that they don't get knocked down. Right. Sorry about the camera work, guys and dolls.
I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get.
There's some more kids coming along.
Yeah, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down. But I get up again.
But I get up again. You're never going to keep me down.
I get knocked down. But I get up again.
Twisting the night away.
Yes, that's it,
Twisting
Jim.
the night away.
Yeah.
I got a lemonade. I got an orange drink. I got a banana drink.
They're actually for like Burnley or something, aren't they? That group.
I got a dandelion and burdock drink. 2 pints of lagers and a packet of crisps, please.
Get a lager drink. Get a lager drink.
2 pints of lager and a packet of cheese, please. Packet of cheese and onion crisps.
You know what? She don't say twisting the night away. She says pissing the night away.
Yeah, pissing the night away, yeah.
Yeah. Pissing the night away. Yeah, they're from Burnley, them. Jamie, yeah. Chumbawamba.
Hey, see what I'm saying? Another dachi dake
So,
okay, hey, just about to
get it up now.
Okay, this is it. はい、行きましょう。はい、今日何曜日ですか？あ、金曜日ね、Friday. It's Friday today, 金曜日。はい、have a nice time.
It is
Bye-bye.
Friday.
Bye
It's good.
bye. There they go, look.
Mm.
Yeah,
But it was,
there they go.
but don't
And
they
you see
look
the, you
happy
see
going
these
to
kids,
school?
you see these kids on the bicycles. These are the junior high schools. It's a junior high school going to school on a bicycle. Junior high.
God, they look really happy though, don't they? Actually going to school. They're like,
Well, yeah, because they see me, don't they? No, I'm joking. So she's going to school on her bicycle. Hey, bye bye. Didn't say a word there. Scared.
steers out the way. Who
Can you
the
see another
fuck's this
group coming
weirdo?
up? Can you see another group coming up? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Look at that, another group.
they're gonna cross over in a minute to avoid you.
Yeah.
Who's this
They're
weirdo?
already. Some of them are hiding already. Look.
Mhm.
Look
Who's
at that.
this
No, they're
guy?
not
Yeah.
coming. Look, they stopped. They
Oh no,
stopped.
he's gonna get us.
See him again. Come on, Hayaku, go away.
As soon as you
No.
start, as soon as you start
No.
speaking Japanese to him, they'll be right, Jin. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they were worried. I think they were worried just then. I think
Yeah,
they might have been worried just then,
yeah.
but they should know me by now. Ohayou gozaimasu. ここで待っててください。危ないから。はい。
Hello,
車来るよ。それだから待ってて。
hello from England.
ハローだって友達が。ハローはイエーイ。イギリスからね、イギリス。England.
Hello.
Okay, boys, どうぞ。Have a nice time. Bye bye. 金曜日ね、Friday. Bye bye. Bye bye. Wow, いっぱい今日は。あれあれそんな。
Oh,
Bye bye. Can you see how many
yep.
kids are going by there?
We've got the rain hats and their umbrellas. Yep, they love their umbrellas, don't they?
Oh, well, they need it. Yeah, they love it in Japan. They love it. Ohayou gozaimasu.
Umbrellas and rain hats.
So
Love
look, can
it.
you see the car coming there? Look, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Stop, motherfucker. Mm. Give him a wave. Thank you. Stopping.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, thank you
Yep.
for stopping.
Yeah, I thought so.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I think they're playing games, aren't they, these people?
Mm.
And Mada Kuru. Kono futari ne. Ah, osoi na. Here come the stragglers. It's a long walk, you see. They're probably going to walk from their house to the school, probably 30 minutes. 35, 40-minute walk they got, these little kids. Elementary school kids. Dozo. Hai, ohayou gozaimasu. ちょっと向こう側で車来るから。はい。
I love them little yellow, like yellow orangey rain hats they've got on. They're cool. Them.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Again, one of my inputs at the Parents Association, talking about safety. Kids should have something bright on so they can be seen when crossing the road, especially on a day like this. Can you see how cloudy it is?
Yep. Yeah, it's cloudy. Yeah.
Very clear. It's actually raining now. As
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, it's raining.
Well, I can tell because they've got their umbrellas up. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It's actually getting heavy now. It was just spitting earlier. Now these drops are getting heavier. It's like the police officer said, it's going to start raining in a minute. I said, yeah, so what? Here's my Hummer. Can you see my bike?
Yep.
Right, that's what I'm going back home on. Right, looks like we're finished. I've got to give it one more check, because you could never tell
The
how many
stragglers.
groups are coming.
Yep.
Right, starting to really piss it down now.
What time's your first student due, Jin?
My first student is 10 o'clock, and I'm
Yeah.
going to go to her house. I've got to go to her house.
Oh, right. That's different.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. You've actually spoken to her, Lee, I think once.
All right. Yep.
No. Tell a lie. You
No.
haven't. No, you haven't.
No, I've not heard. No, I ain't spoken to any.
Uber. It was on Uber's channel anyway.
Right. No, I haven't spoken to any of your female students. No.
Well, you have, but not many. Not this one. Right.
Right.
I'm going to cut the phone off now because it's raining, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. All right, mate.
And hopefully I'll speak to you when I get back.
Yeah.
Bye
okay.
now.
Yep.
Oh.
See you in a bit.
So I'm
Bye.
going to keep
Probably gonna
listening.
get off here soon anyway, but
All right, Gin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
no, it's yeah. Yeah. Getting pretty late now. What time are we on? 11:30. Just gone 11:30.
Yeah.
25 to 12. Yeah. Yeah. No worries.
So what else have you got like to say?
Uh, Not a lot. Right. See, I haven't even been looking at chat. I should have been looking at chat, see what people were saying. But
Well, some people in like Pete Shea's chat. I saw reality creator went in there. I was just looked in his chat.
all right. Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh yeah, I was going on about Rebecca's Way, weren't I?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. You mentioned Rebecca. Yeah.
so I looked on Flat Earth Day because that's her sidekick.
Hmm.
um,
Hmm.
Sidekick Dave. Yeah, so I had a look on Sidekick Dave, and yeah, I mean his channel seems to be still there. But well, I checked to see if there was another channel, weren't there? Because remember they got a strike or something like, and they used a different channel for a
Hmm.
while.
Yeah.
It goes flat, like it was like Flat Earth Dave, Rebecca's Way or something like that. I
Yeah.
don't think that one's there now, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they've fallen out or something. Don't want to like
I
come
just,
to any
yeah.
conclusions, but
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the chat on YouTube. Look, why is Jin standing on street corners?
but yeah, because apparently someone asked Flat Earth Dave what was going on. It might have been Tom that asked or something. Someone asked apparently that because apparently that Flat Earth Dave's been in some chats and stuff, and yeah, so he got asked apparently and he didn't say. So it's kind of a bit, I don't know.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
bit suspicious, really, like as to what's going on, but
Mm.
not in too bad of a way, but as in like, maybe they've, I don't know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Mm.
why is it the all the streams that they did been, because when I closed my channel down, I at least give warning that I was gonna do so.
Yeah. Yeah. You did. Yeah. You definitely did. Plenty of warning. Plenty of warning. Yep. Yeah. You did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's true.
Oh, I was gonna leave it longer, and then I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, if people try to find me, then they'd because if they try, because if I'd have kept the same name, then more people might have resubbed. But I just thought I'd kind of
Change it a little.
distance
Change
myself from some of the people that were on there who really didn't, weren't real kind of followers anyway, because
Yeah.
probably just watch every so often and not really keep up.
Yeah. 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 I know what you mean. Yeah. Mm.
Because at one point I was getting like 2,000 subs, but most of them probably weren't regular viewers anyway.
Mm.
But who knows how many people are actually watching? Like we were actually saying this, weren't we? That you could have like 2 people, you know, for like one device, or 3 people for one device, or whatever, and who knows? And then you've got people that are. It's like when the people thumb up a thing, they might be thumbing it up with 2 accounts. Then they've got the people subscribe with 2 accounts. It's really hard to get any kind of sense of how many people are actually. So the whole big figures and stuff, it's all a load of rubbish, really, because chances are it's not what it says. But I heard something about YouTube going to take away the subscriber count feature from it. So that's what I heard. But what's the point of doing that, though? Because I don't know. I think the thing is, are people subscribe to a channel because they say, "Oh, this channel's got like 8 million subs or 10 million subs or whatever." And, you know, it's so you know, because it must be good if it's got this amount of subs. It's like this kind of cult mentality, isn't it?
Yeah.
That if a channel's really big, then they'll kind of worship this person and try and follow them and believe everything they say. So yeah. But you know, well, you've got people with 18,000 subs that people believe every single word they say. Dell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dale from Beyond the Imaginary Curve is fucking gatekeeper. Oh, sorry, I swore.
Oh no.
Sorry, not
What are you
sorry.
doing? Stop swearing. Jamie.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. Why do you have to swear when we're live on air? But yes, there's sold out gatekeeper. Jamie, you listen to me. Dale is controlling opposition. He's not there for the truth. He'll tell you lies and some truth. He lead the truth movement astray. But yeah, like, well, but where is all this flat Earth stuff going though? Like, I mean, people who think it's flat. I mean, well, what is it that you're actually trying to achieve? Yeah, but yeah, like convince everyone it's flat. Then what? Well, we'll get to that when we come to it. Well, surely you should have something in mind. Otherwise, what's the point in trying to convince them if you don't have any kind of goal in mind as to what's going to happen after? Oh well, you know, it's just about kind of letting everyone know the truth. Well, what if like some people just don't want to know? Like I mean, maybe there's other things that you can get people to kind of. I mean, whatever like. Things that you could all agree on,
Yep.
that would actually be more beneficial in a sense that it would, for me, like, let's just say, hypothetically, the Earth's flat, right? And that I know you kind of believe it fully, but like, it's like, well, let's just say, right, it was flat, right? And then, and people find out about it.
Yeah. Yep.
How is that
Yeah.
gonna break them from the system in a way? It's like they could still come up with a new education system, and um, yeah, and then
Yeah.
you got like NASA. They could just say, well, we've um, well, we kind of told you all along, and then the government would just play like the victim card, and
Yep.
uh,
Mm.
then like I don't know, like so it's like where do you see it going in 5 years' time?
Well, in 5 years' time, I'm hoping that it's a revolution's happened. That's what I hope. Probably not going to happen, but that's what I hope for. I hope we've reached a tipping point by then. If people keep going,
Yep.
yeah, that's what I hope.
Jin.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Me and Jennifer have realised. Right.
go
You
on.
need some WD-40 on your brakes. So
Oh
they're
no, no, no.
squeaking.
That's because it's raining, isn't it?
Oh, is that
It's
because
raining.
of the rain? No.
It's the rain. That's all that is. Yeah.
All
When it
right.
rains, the brakes squeal. But really, what it really actually means is my brake blocks are just slightly out of alignment with the actual wheel rim. Okay, that's what it
Yeah.
actually. That's why they squeal. So I need to just tweak them a little bit to stop the squealing. But they're waterproof brakes, so if it rains heavy, they're still going to work. The compound that they're made of, that it's
Right. Yeah.
they actually grip the wheel rim better. That's why they're squealing. And you don't
Yeah.
put WD on it, because if you put WD on it, you'd never stop. Ah, you'd stop the
Yeah.
squealing, but you wouldn't stop the bike.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like putting oil on your brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you hear it squealing then?
Yeah, we could hear your brakes squeaking. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's raining, so the wheel rim's got wet, obviously, and that's why they squeal. They don't normally squeal when I'm cycling when it's dry. So did you see the little kids going to school then? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Loads of them.
Say, Jin, Ben's in the chat.
Okay, what did he say? Nice one, Ben. Why don't you come on the panel?
Well, I'm about to wrap it up, but you can, I suppose, you can carry it on. And
Ah. Yeah, why doesn't he come on the panel?
I've already said I've sent
Come
him
on, Ben.
the
Why don't you
invite.
come on the panel?
I've sent the invite.
Sent you the link, man. You know.
well, I just don't want to like him to come on and then it ends up being cut off. But
That's all right. It's short time. Hello.
well, I suppose you can carry it on after I've knocked it off anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that bit of zebra crossing work that I just done, the lollipop
Yeah,
man,
Ben.
or the yellow.
Actually, Jin, Ben was just saying. He's just said, "Don't get run over." You know, because he
Ah,
thought you might. He thought you was. Ben thought you might have got run over. You know, with all them cars going backwards and forwards. You know,
forwards. Yeah, yeah.
be
At
careful.
high
You know,
speed.
dangerous.
Well, I had to be
Dangerous.
careful for the children, really. But
Yeah.
what was I going to say? So that's going to be live. Will that come out on the video or not?
Yeah.
It will come up on the video. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. That will come out. That's on. That's on live tonight. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
thought? I thought the police officers was going to come up to me and talk about the filming. Do you know what I mean? You know, the iPhone camera.
Yeah.
And I just said, there's nothing they can do about it. I'm not breaking any laws in this country. It's not a lawbreaker, so I will carry on. Okay? Yeah. Thank you very much. Now, I'm gone. That's it. I've got no more questions to answer for you. That's what I would have said to him.
Hmm.
But as it is, They said, "Oh, you're doing you're doing the coursing, which means lollipop man." I said, "Yeah, that's right." He goes, "Yeah, it's going to start to rain." Yeah, so what? You know, I've got to do this, haven't I? Oh, I haven't got an umbrella. That's why, because I haven't got an umbrella. But what he didn't know is that I came by bicycle. What he didn't realise.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's what it's like here. And I knew, you know, I had a funny feeling he'd come back because of the way he came past and he slowed down and that. I thought, well, he might come back.
Yeah.
All the lights flashing and everything.
Hey man, I'm not cool like you guys. I don't have that that flat horizon thing y'all got going on.
Yeah. You're going to get it now, right? What you need to do,
I know. I got it written down here somewhere on a sheet of paper, but I can't find it.
Somewhere.
Right,
Yeah.
well, do it again.
I got your address too, Jen, but I can't find it. But I found Lee's, and I'm going to go to the post office in Holder here Monday and mail that stuff out to you.
Yeah, shit up, man.
Yeah,
That'd be
man.
good,
So,
man.
Jen, I need to get yours again, though. I don't need it right now, though. I'll get it some other time.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But listen up. All you need to do is just click, you know, log into Real Conversations going on as a new account, and the logo comes up for you instantly. Looks good, doesn't it, Ben?
Well, yeah, but what if I don't want to be like you guys? I'm just messing with you, bro. I got you.
Injection, boom, and you're gone.
Man, I've been really busy, man.
I know. You said.
In between the rains, and I've been getting stuff done, and I've been getting a lot done. This last, about 10 days ago, I was having a pretty rough time, but I'm getting it all
moonshine.
All rounded up.
Yeah.
You gotta stay off that moonshine, Ben.
Yeah, that and that amaretto, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we thought as much anyway. We thought as much because the way you just suddenly had to disappear. I thought, wow, that's a bit heavy, isn't it?
Oh, hey,
Anyway,
by the way, I downloaded a video today. It took me like 8 hours to edit, like 7 minutes.
Wow.
Because that's how bad I am, man. I'm terrible at this shit, man. I'm not, and it still isn't even in the right order. But I was like, you know what? I downloaded it, and I see like 4 or 5 things that I meant to change and stuff, but it doesn't even matter.
I think you know, everybody knows that video. A funny thing happened on the way to the moon by Bart Sebrell, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it took him 4 years to edit a 42-minute video. There you go.
Oh, well, that's good. Good. Well, you know, hey, if you got that kind of time, I don't have that kind of time. I got it this morning though early, and I said I'm gonna finish it. I've been working on it for like 2 or 3 days now, just in the evenings when I'm not doing anything. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish this thing today. And I thought I could get it done in like maybe 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours tops.
Yeah.
I just downloaded it like an hour ago.
Well done. I'm gonna watch it. What's it called?
Shit, I don't remember, man.
You uploaded it, you mean? You uploaded it to YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look.
Yeah, on your channel, Ben. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had to go to my channel and look. It's called
JFK
Space Center Trip to the Moon and Back. Oh, and back to Flat Earth.
I'll watch that.
What? JFK what?
JFK Space Center Trip to the Moon and Back to Flat Earth.
Yeah, cool. I will watch that later.
Trip to the Moon and Back to Flat Earth. I'm getting an echo.
That's me. It's me.
Oh, and I got a guy rolling up in my yard with some beer. All right, man. I'm gonna let you all go, brother.
Oh, look, the beer's all right.
Yeah, my neighbor from across the street is coming over to hang out, so I'm gonna take off.
All right, eyes wide shut. How you doing?
Nice one. Cheers, Ben.
All right, man. Peace, you guys.
Yeah, peace, Ben.
Peace.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, eyes wide shut's in the chat.
Hey, eyes wide shut.
Yeah.
Hello.
What'd you say?
Saying hello to all. All right, his eyes wide shut.
Eyes wide shut. Stanley Kubrick. Yeah, everybody, Know that movie
Yeah,
by Stanley Kubrick?
yeah. Tom Cruise in it, that one.
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
wife.
Katie Holmes.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Great movie. Another conspiracy type movie, as Stanley Kubrick did, if you think about it. The way he did his movies. Always some sort of conspiracy tie going in with somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I liked Stanley Kubrick. He was always on the money.
Mm. Yeah, some good movies. Mm.
As soon as that beer arrived, he's gone. Wow.
Say again, Jim?
As soon as the beer arrived, he went.
Who, Ben? Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my mates come over with a beer. Yep.
He probably sent them out there.
With my wife. Who knows what's going to happen?
What's Ben's channel?
Libra 61.
Is that his channel? Yeah.
Libra 61 star. Libra 61 star. Don't know why he's done it twice, but
No. But yeah, it's Libra 61 star, Libra 61 star. That's Ben's channel.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like calling yourself Lee Guna Edwards, Lee Guna Edwards.
Yeah, I know, innit? Just, yeah, do it twice. Lee Guna Edwards 80.
Yeah, I got it the first time.
Yeah, I could do it with the 80.
Time, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Lee Guna Edwards 80. Lee Guna Edwards 80. Could do it that way. Yeah. Like Jamie's journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real conversations going on.
Going
Going on.
Yeah.
On. Real conversations going on. On.
His channel's not coming up.
Or I've got one. Reality creator 666. No, don't believe. Reality creator 666. No, don't believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine like typing that in, like, trying to chat with him. You can't copy and paste it. It's hard work, that.
Or the subtlety we are dancers in vibration. The subtlety we are dancers in vibration.
Yeah.
Or the other ones. North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've seen that channel.
Yeah. I'm subscribed to him. Yeah. Talked to him a couple of times.
Well, he's into obviously paranormal stuff.
Yeah, it's paranormal spiritualism.
You're a
Like
bit
that.
into that as well, so.
Yeah. I've talked to him before, in
Well,
chat.
there was a guy, weren't there, called was it Jordan Davies or something? And
Jordan Davies. Yeah.
they used to go into Dell's chat and used to talk with each other in his chat.
Yeah.
But it seemed like that you two, it seemed like that no one liked for some reason in that chat, because
it's because we were talking about
why are you bringing this stuff into
talking about spirits and paranormal activity, and like the way that you can contact spirits and stuff and talk to them. Yeah, and I think people are just so skeptic about it, Jamie, in a way. If you believe in it or you don't.
To be skeptical if you're skeptical about where you live.
you either believe in it or you don't. I think that's the way I see it. You know, you can't force. It's the same as flat Earth or globe Earth or concave. You can't force someone to believe in it. You know,
Yeah,
that's
but
the
people are
thing.
going to be skeptical of other flat earthers, and you know, like because like flat earthers could be skeptical of flat earthers, thinking that you know, they're either scammers or they're controlled
Yeah,
opposition, or you
yeah,
know.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah, which is fair enough because if you think like that it's flat, then you know there's going to be some kind of conspiracy there. You know, most
No, I
likely.
think,
Well, there kind of has to be in a way because. But I had this idea that you know maybe that I don't know, maybe it didn't have to be that big of a conspiracy. It's like you know how Mick says, you know, it could be that you know they've no if they you know all the space stuff, it could all be a kind of you know fake, like with they've never been up that high, and you know so they don't really know what it is, but you know so that would be the
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
so you know who's to say that there's this huge concept. I mean, which bits have to be conspiracy? I mean, some might say, oh, you know, about the satellites and stuff. Well, you know,
Mm,
if you're gonna like say it's flat, then you know, like you don't have to deny satellites. I mean, you could. There's probably still ways that you could have it, like high altitude balloons. It could be. I don't know. Like some people talk about that. Maybe something else that.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But you know, like there was this whole thing about there being no working model for a flat Earth, which you know no one's
We
put it out that really kind of makes sense for like a model. But then people are like, well, you know,
don't
it's
really, we don't, you know, we don't really need the model because we're living on the earth and it's flat. The problem there is the model they've given us doesn't work.
well, shouldn't you be
And
able to represent it with like
I'm just going to use the Azimuth equidistant map. That's good enough.
well,
That's the
what
map. That's
you
what we're. And if
well,
people
none
don't
of that
want to
really
accept,
makes sense because
like
it's
hang on
sorting
a
this
second.
out as
Hang
we
on a
go.
second, Jake. Hang on. When I'm talking, don't just talk over me. Listen clearly. When I give a gap, then you may speak. Just listen. Blimey, I'm talking to you, just blurring away. You're not taking. You've got no sense of timing and cue. Now listen up. If people don't care about the um, azimuthal equidistant map model, if you want to call it that, so be it. I'm not going to force it on anyone. You know what I mean? But for them to accuse us that we don't have a model, that's rubbish. We're living on the model. They're the ones that are offering this. We've been offered this horrible heliocentric model thing that doesn't exist, right? And that's what people are believing in. And all the while, they're living on the real model. So if they don't want to believe it, I'm not going to force it on them. Good luck to them. But that's it. We don't really need to prove. It's for them to prove to us. We don't have to prove to them nothing. They've been living on it. They just don't realise it yet. So they need to rethink, relook, relearn, and then that's it. I yield the floor. Go ahead. Because you're just blaring on. You're not listening. Go on.
You know, we'll just say like, why can't you represent it? Like,
I do represent it. I do. Whenever I meet people, that's what I put out. That's my way of representing it. I do that every time. I live, breathe, eat it. It's on my icon on my avatar as well. So that's the yeah. I present it wherever I do. Do not present it. I always present it. It's the best that we have, and this is what we observe. Okay, that's it. If you don't believe me, go out there and have another look. Show me your spherical ball that we don't exist. See what I mean? Bring me that if you can. Bring me your supposed model. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not one of those guys that's easily pushed around. You know what I mean? Oh, you're cherry picking. Cherry pick this, mate. Here you go. I've just picked another cherry. There you go. Prove this one. Can't prove niche. It's just childish, isn't it? You're cherry picking. Silly thing to say.
No, why take yourself, the eyes wide shut, says, but why take yourself from one box and put yourself into another?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. See, I'm not. I don't feel that I'm in a box. We're living on this beautiful flat Earth. It's all there. Everything. I keep saying it. I'll say it again. The spherical ball Earth debunks itself. It's an impossible shape to live on. Bloody hell! What people don't seem to realise. How can you live on a ball? Come on, man. It's just not possible, is it? You couldn't drive. You can't walk. You can't sail your boat. It's impossible, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah.
No.
You know, admittedly, you know what I mean. We can't live on a ball. So I don't know how people can think it's possible to live on it. The very shape debunks itself.
No, well, I keep saying though, it's like in our eyes, yep, that's fair enough. In someone else's eyes, the world looks completely different. You know, completely different.
Yeah.
Through
I
Well,
someone
we
agree.
all
else's
see the
eyes.
same things. It's about the interpretation.
That's it. That's what I'm trying to get at, Jamie. It's the
Yeah.
interpretation, how you feel about it, and how you see it. Yeah,
Yeah. The understanding of it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly that.
yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm
I
trying to
can't
get at. Yeah,
understand what's to understand about the spherical ball, but it doesn't even exist, yet alone impossible to live on.
yeah, but a lot of
Wow.
people don't see it like that, though, do they?
No,
Mm.
that's only because they haven't checked it properly. You
Mm.
see, they haven't checked it. That's the only reason why because I'm sure when they go back and recheck and revisit what they've learnt, step by step, taking in the lesson, if they're intellectual enough, they're clever enough to understand it, because it's not really rocket science, they'll understand there's so many anomalies. They never went to the moon. So if they never went to the moon, how could they have pictures of the Earth? There's one. There's a debunk straight away. They never went, so there's no spherical Earth. Because the whole point of going to the moon was to take a picture of the Earth as
Mm.
well. Was it not?
Yep, I would have thought
Was it
so.
not?
Yep.
Prove where we live. Right. And the funny thing is, of all the time they were on the moon, they didn't say Earth once. Look at the Earth. Let's take a picture of the Earth. Those words were never uttered. Apollo 11 mission, that is.
Oh, the 11. Yeah, Apollo 11. Mm.
The Apollo 11 mission there. You know, the moon should have been the moon should have been 4 times. Sorry, the Earth should have been 4 times the size of the
Yeah.
moon, but it wasn't, and they call that a schoolboy error by NASA. Schoolboy error. Anyway, how can you not say? How can you not say Earth? You're traveling in your lunar module, right? Your capsule all the way for 3 days supposedly to the moon, and you're not even going to mention the word Earth when you step off. Silly. It's just obvious they didn't go.
Mhm. Yep.
And sorry, and my other interpretation of that, not them not saying Earth, could be them whistleblowing. You know, that could be another way of letting us know that something is odd. They left an anomaly deliberately for us to
Yep.
discover. Because Neil Armstrong was that intellectual. I do believe he was trying to tell us in a roundabout way. That's very deep. That's very deep thinking. That is.
Mm. Yep. That's
Well,
true.
he seems sheepish in the interview or something afterwards. Like when you look at
What do you mean
beforehand,
reviewed?
like before they go on, like they seem like kind of cocky and all that, and then they come back and they seem like sheepish, like guilty or something.
Mm. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very true, you know. I mean, of course, because they've had to lie. They've had to lie to the world that they went to a place that no one can ever get to and carry that for the rest of their lives. It's, you know, it's just impossible, you know, for them to go there. And they knew it. So they you know, Neil Armstrong, I do believe, tried to let us know somehow. I mean, that's a big anomaly, isn't it? How can you go somewhere? It's like you go to Camden Town and you don't mention the word Camden Town.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Silly, isn't it? Come on. Yeah.
Or
How can you?
go to every place in Britain. Mention every place except for London.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's right. The capital, you know, the capital you
Yeah.
don't mention.
The
You don't
capital.
mention the capital of the UK, but you mention everything else. Yeah, exactly. It's just an anomaly. That is too big an anomaly.
I don't
They
know.
definitely never went. That in itself is debunking the moon landings in itself, and the shape is just wrong. Just wrong to live on. Just wrong. Spinning out of control. 1,000 miles per hour plus 66,600 miles an hour, 500,000 miles per hour. Bloody hell. 2 million miles an hour through the universe. Come on. It's just absurd. So yeah, but you're right though. People see it's not what people interpret, Lee. It's what they've grown up to believe in. It's what they
Yeah.
were taught at school, and it's a belief now,
Yeah.
right? Then when you tell them that the belief, what you've got is a belief, then they might interpret it different after that by giving you some cognitive dissonance pseudoscience to your
Yep.
head.
Yep.
That's what they try and do, I believe. Yeah, that's what they try and do. Throw you some horrible instant anger excuse.
Mm.
Instant anger like instant coffee. You just explode. Did you
Mhm.
just say that?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. What do they call it? The atmosphere's moving sticks to the earth. Bloody hell, you know.
Yeah. Whatever next. I mean, come on.
Yes, exactly. Whatever next.
Yeah.
Bunch of ragtag globheads.
Yeah. Joke.
That's why we're on the right side of history, guys and dolls. We are on the right side of history. No doubt about it. When I look back on this chapter, I'm really going to slag off the globheads at every time. Well, did you use a globehead? Ah, so you're one of them stick in the muds. Yes.
Sticking
One of
them
those
in.
stick in the muds there, talking about the atmosphere sticking to itself. Yeah. Which way is up? Which way is down? How insulting is that? There is no up or down in space. Well, there has to be, because whenever you see the Earth, there's a north and a south, isn't there? Yeah? Isn't
Yeah.
there?
Yep. Yep.
Right. So that would determine an up or a down. Of course it does. Because you look up to go north. I'm not going down to go north, am I? I'm not going up to go south. Wow. That isn't just crazy speaking. Which way is up? There is no up in space. Just absurd. What determines up and what determines down? Huh? I've heard it now. I've heard it all now.
Mm.
They're hanging on to that ball desperately, desperately hanging on. Someone said, Ginia, but what if you're wrong? Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What's the problem here?
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
it.
the end
If
of the
I'm
world,
wrong,
is it?
I'm wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
That's it.
Come on now.
Wrong, I'm wrong.
No.
Simple as.
Right.
Yeah. Well, are you getting off, Jamie? Because you were
Yeah, I'm
saying
gonna get off
you,
now. Well,
you,
you can.
you were going to get going about half an hour ago, weren't you? I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
well,
just
Yeah.
waiting for
accommodating
like
Ben.
Yeah. I didn't want to keep you,
time
Yeah.
to get off. Yeah.
All right, mate.
No, well done, man. You accommodated
Well,
Ben. Well done,
yeah.
guys. Everybody in the chat room.
All right.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah,
Appreciate
nice.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Really
thanks to
appreciate
everyone in
it.
the chat and everyone who's watched. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll be back probably.
Sunday, isn't it?
Sunday,
Sunday,
yeah.
8 o'clock.
Sunday, all being well.
Yeah, all being well, Sunday. Have another
Yeah,
live session. Why not?
Yeah, we're talking about various other things. I'll
Yeah.
tell you how my fast is going. My
Yeah.
7-day fast. I'll give you an update. Let's
Yeah,
hope I'm
that'd be
still.
cool, Jim.
hopefully, carry through it well.
Yeah, I feel this is the
See you,
third
buddy.
day. Feel good so far. I feel all right. I was just saying to myself, cycling back from the zebra crossing, I was thinking to myself, this is amazing. I don't feel hungry.
Mm,
That's what I
that's
said to
good.
myself, boy.
Yeah.
God, I'll be a cheap night out for a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
glass of
yeah,
water, please. Yeah.
air doesn't cost it out.
Yes, as long as it's clean here. Don't know.
But yeah,
Clean, fresh air, yes.
Clean fresh air and a glass of water. Ice and lemon. There you go. That'll do.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, so eyes wide shut. Thanks for tuning in with us, man. Hopefully we'll see you next time on Sunday, I hope.
Yep.
Look forward to that. And your input, intellectual input there. And who else have we got? I can't see who's this. That was Libra. Yeah. Okay, Libra Lone Star. When you finish drinking your beer, hopefully we'll see you on Sunday. Jennifer, of course. Thanks for being with us. And of course, I know you. I know you're going to be there Sunday. Reality 666. Yep. First one in, last one out. Thanks again. Wicked. Who else have we got? We've got. Is that Brandon? Yeah, Brandon, if you're there, thanks for tuning in. Nice to have you with us, and appreciate you coming. Lee Guna, oh yeah, he's in the chat room. Lee Guna in the chat room.
Yeah.
Nice one, Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
Nice
No
one,
worries.
man.
all right.
Yeah. All right, Jamie. Nice one, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
And Jamie, the man.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers, Jennifer.
Man, they want to be chef. Come on, man. We're waiting for you to cook something really scrumptious, right? So hopefully we'll wait for that. How did it go the other day? What you cooked? Sorry, just quickly.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was.
What was it in the end? Fries? I missed it.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's just like
Falafels.
could have gone a little bit better with but because it's just a slightly different recipe to the one that I do. It's just kind of so I'd have to add extra flour or something and kind of like make it a bit more like it was just kind of it should have been more kind of like dry.
More of a consistency rather than.
It was like wet and kind of like it was like falling apart really.
Yeah.
So it was all right though. But
yeah, could do with some breadcrumbs in there or something, maybe.
well, I put sesame seeds on the top.
Yeah, I know you put them on top, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, there's different ways that you can like do things, and like
Yeah.
I have to look at some different recipes for like doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it looked all right with all the spices that you had in them, though, and that, That's like nice. Like different
Yeah.
spices and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Bit more flavor, bit more flavor, you know, rather than just like chickpeas or whatever, you know. I know you had your whatever else in it, but yeah.
Yeah, because you got the sweet potato. That's
Yeah,
gonna.
that's it. Yeah, you sweet potato as well, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I made some without sweet potato. It was just like the classic kind of recipe for it. It was like,
Oh, falafel. Yeah.
but I put some like squeezed half of a lemon into it, and
Mm.
yeah, um,
Maybe a bit too much moisture rather than yeah.
well in that one because of all the sweet potato that has a lot of moisture in it. So
Yep. Yep.
in order to account for that, you'd have to add extra flour, which would have made it like really a lot of it. It probably wouldn't have fit on
Yeah.
the tray. So
Mm.
I wouldn't recommend flour with that. You know,
Yeah, that's
bad
what I was saying.
combination, really.
Breadcrumbs.
Very stodgy.
yeah, but you have to kind of like put something in it, like to I don't know.
You want some
Otherwise, it would
breadcrumbs
just
in
kind
it.
of make it like mush.
Yeah, well, I think for a vegan, you should just go for something simple. You know, vegetables,
Yeah, I
fruits.
know, but
I'm looking for some colour. Don't worry, I'm gonna do something. I'll put a video up soon on what to eat.
just try the different things, really. You know.
Yeah, wild. I'm going to show you some wild
Yeah.
different things. Don't worry, folks. It's coming to a hangout near you soon. Chin's Kitchen.
Mm. Yeah, don't be forgetting, Jim. We'll be comparing you with Jamie and Jennifer. We'll be comparing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
So, Jim, if he's going to do a kitchen extravaganza, you know, we'll be comparing. Make sure it's as on par as what you and your mum had been doing. You know. Yeah. Make sure it's as good as.
Probably be like Gordon Ramsay compared to it.
Don't know yet, do we? Don't know. We'll have to wait to see yet. Gordon Ramsay. What? No, no. You see, there'd be no swearing. So Gordon Ramsay's always swearing, isn't he? So, you know.
If he swears I'm just going to hit the button, boom, he's gone. Jack the Sick, James Bond style. Phew, he's disappeared.
Gordon Ramsay's always swearing. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
So it's been good chatting with you again.
Yeah, nice chatting to you as well. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday, you're looking forward to it. Yeah, man.
Sunday, yeah. Jennifer's
All right. Reality Creator 666. No, don't believe. Reality Creator 666. No, don't believe. But,
Cheers, guys. Yeah, take care.
yeah, I don't know if he got the joke, whether he was at the time, but
No. Yeah, no, I don't think he did. No.
think of any more that the sounds would sound ridiculous. Like I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know. No, there's
Like
not
a
many.
long name of some kind of channel
Yeah.
or something. Then
Yeah, sure is. Nathan Oakley, 1980. Nathan Oakley, 1980.
JB Magic 95. JB Magic 95. That's not really long, but it sounds a bit silly, doesn't it? I don't know. Well, I suppose it's like it's a bit different, I guess. Like,
Gin CBR1, Gin CBR1.
Yay, that sounds good.
The double name. That Libra 61 star. Libra
Jez
61 star.
Robocop. Jez Robocop.
Yeah. Jez Robocop Batman. Jez Robocop Batman.
Oh yeah, it's a Batman thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the Batman in there. Robocop Batman. Robocop Batman. Yeah.
As a robot, a cop.
Batman. Batman.
Yeah, that was the original one, that original Batman.
That's it, Jin. Yep, you've got it. Na 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 na
Adam
na
West,
na na
wasn't it? Adam
na.
West.
Batman.
Adam West. He died a few years. Adam West. He died a few years ago.
Is he dead? Yeah, Adam
Yeah,
West.
Adam West died. Yeah, he died a few years back. Yeah, he really wanted. He wanted to do the new Batman. He wanted to be the new Batman, but he was too old for it, wasn't he? Really.
Kapow. Shazam.
Kasmaka. Crackle.
Boom.
Cathard.
Kathud.
Beef. Bath. Boff.
Boff. Biff. Bash. Woo!
Smacker.
Wow.
The Americans love all that.
Na na
Don't
na 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 Batman.
they? Yeah.
Excellent.
The original superhero.
The original superhero. I used to love it when they used to walk up the wall.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're walking on the ground.
yeah. Leant over. Yeah. Excellent.
And what about when he popped his head out the window? That was the other thing. What are you doing? You know?
That's better CGI. That's better CGI than what NASA has, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah. I like their
It's
car.
gotta be,
I like the
innit?
Batman. I used to have one of them.
It's gonna be better CGI than what NASA has at the minute. That, you know, come on, go on, Adam West, and Bert. What's he called? Robin. What were he called?
Yeah, Robin.
What's his
Boy
name?
Wonder. The
Yeah.
Boy Wonder.
I can picture his name. I can't think of his name. The actual actor's
yeah,
name.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
No.
Yeah, Robin. He was done for
All
child
right.
molesting. Or something like that.
What's that, Jamie? Are you going now?
Yeah, otherwise it'll just keep going all night, won't it?
Yeah. I was thinking
Alright,
that.
it's,
Yeah.
Reality Creator still in chat says, yeah, Reality Creator because we do 666 because that's what they called it, the reality they created. No, don't believe, and no, don't lie. Lol.
Yep. Batman 666. Yep. That's true. That. Yep.
Yeah.
Now listen up, yeah. Don't forget, we've got to, you know, what happened to Steve? Because I noticed that he wasn't getting the link. He got the link, didn't he?
Yeah, he came in, did Stephen?
Why
Yeah,
don't
he
they send it out?
He joined us, and then he left.
Yeah.
We said hello, welcome, and all that, okay? And then, you know, we were talking about a certain point, and during that conversation, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah, then he asked to come back in, but I sent it out to him.
Get back in. I don't. It's the same link though. That's what I couldn't understand.
Right, it's the same link. Hopefully he can come back.
No, it was a different one after, wasn't it, though? Because I sent it on the second stream.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
We managed to get in though. Yeah,
That'll be the explanation. Sorry, yeah.
We've managed to get in on it somehow. So, be alright. We can.
Okay then, Jamie. And
join us on the next one.
Yeah.
we'll see you on the next one. Yeah. Ben liked our avatars now. Oh, we're all looking good. I ain't got one of them. Yeah, well, you know, sign in properly. And
Yeah, we got some cool avatar going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Planet Horizon.
Because I can't wait to have a full house with everybody's on this. Like, just looks good, man.
Hey, we don't know what the hell's going on.
There ain't no goddamn curve on that horizon.
No, we don't know what the hell's going on. What the hell is going on here, boys?
Man.
What the hell? I am got a clue.
Damn hell going on there.
What the hell's going on? I haven't got a clue what's going on here, boys. What the fuck are you talking about?
So what's that language, boy?
Hey,
Boy,
sorry there,
what's the
Jed.
language, boy?
Damn forgot about what I was saying there, man. I'm real
Damn,
sorry.
That's all language I've got live now.
I damn forgot about what I was doing there. Sorry, man.
Goddamn hillbilly. Can't remember nothing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Uh,
Yeah,
Alright,
man.
let's just
We'll catch you on the next hangout, Jamie.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next.
guys all next hangout.
Hang on in there. The world is flat. All those globe heads, hang on to the globe, yeah? Or you'll fly off into space.
What the hell?
What the hell? Okay, I should have another drink now. Wow. Drinking a lot today.
Alright, catch you on the next one.
Yeah, catch you on the next
Bye bye.
hangout, Jamie.